Yo, 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 yo. How's it doing, bro?
What's up, dude? What is going on, my man?
You've got little bit of interference going on there with the mic. I don't hear it now.
Yeah, how about now, man? How does it sound?
Yeah, it sounds perfect.
Sounds good? All right.
Let's go. Righto. Righto, we got some people in the audience.
Right on, man. That was fast, dude.
Yeah. I'm excited about these blind boxes just to see what could happen with these. I'd like to see them do blind boxes with some of the old collectibles as well.
Oh, dude, I can't wait. I can't wait for this blind box, man. Like that's how they should be doing it, man. Like, hopefully this is like the new norm going forward, because it'll just make ultra rares and secret rares that much more valuable. Because the only way to get them is through luck. I mean, you're not just buying them or being the first one there in the queue.
We're doing pretty good, bro. Doing pretty good. How are you? Are the comments popping up on the screen for you, Dozer?
For me, no, I don't see anything. I only have a private. Oh, here we go. Comments. Cool.
Yeah. Sweet.
Yeah, I see them. I see them now.
Yeah, awesome. No worries. Well, yeah, like I know this week I haven't seen what they look like, but I'm just assuming they're going to be like those little mini kind of Nendoroid looking collectibles.
They actually look extremely similar to the Funko Pop minis. Like, I know Funko Pop makes like little figurines that are blind boxes, and they look very similar to those.
What do you do for work, bro?
I'm a bounty hunter, bro.
Oh no, I was just talking to one of the guys in the audience. Yeah, looks like we got 1/5 of a chance to get a red skull. Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty cool. 1 in 5 chance to get red skull.
Sweet.
Have they broke down the rarities yet? Is red skull the rare one?
What's up, Gail? Gail's in the chat.
Oh, the Gale in the house, man.
Oh, he's a male stripper.
I'm a fan of the Gale, man.
Sorry, we got a male stripper in the audience. I'm a male stripper too, bro. I strip for Dozer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I won't ever strip down my helmet, man. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, like I'm a little bit disappointed that then they seem to have gotten rid of drop days on Thursday.
Yeah, man, I used to like Thursdays, man. Saturday's no bueno for me, man. Like, I'm always busy on Saturdays. It's gonna suck, man, because it's actually harder to get other people on your show on Saturday because everybody's got stuff going on Saturday. So I mean, Thursday was fine, man. I could always make time to get the drop and whatever. So yeah, I think most people preferred Thursday. I know a couple of people work on Thursdays, but for the most part, people actually, I've heard more complaints about the day being moved rather than staying Thursday.
Yeah, exactly. And like that's why the last couple of VeVe shows have been a bit whack, because trying to get everything to work on a Saturday, and I'm like, fuck this. I'm just gonna keep doing it on Thursday.
Yeah, well, I don't even think it's temporary. Like somebody said in the chat box, temporary. I don't think it's temporary. I think this is it. I think they're just gonna start doing Saturday now, because I don't know, man. I'll be surprised if they go back to Thursdays, but I'm not liking this whole Saturday drop day.
Yeah, Alex, they are going to do a couple a week, but until we get them flowing smoothly, probably not. We're probably going to be just seeing Saturdays by the looks of it. What's the Gale got here? I think they're assuming more people will be free on Saturdays. I think Saturday is only for Marvel, catering to the potential users. Yeah, like I agree with that. But at the same time, people spend time with their families and stuff on the weekend. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be sitting there on a drop on the weekend when I'm meant to be spending time with my girlfriend, or going to see my mom or something, and I'm sitting there on a drop being antisocial.
Well, Thursday was our VeVe day, man. Like, we did our drop, we got home, we hooked up online and we did the VeVe show. I mean, whatever. Like, Thursday was like our VeVe day. We got all our VeVe stuff done.
Exactly, and it literally worked for 6 months.
Yeah, exactly.
Why would it not continue to work? You know?
Yeah, I mean, it always works. So I agree with you. There was no. I mean, if it's not broke, don't fix it. You know.
Mm. Yeah, exactly. I've found that on the weekends, it was just like I know a lot of my friends couldn't make the weekends. They're like, "Fuck, no, I'm sorry, dude. I can't make it to this drop on the weekend."
Yeah.
And he's like, "I've got stuff to do," and I think that'd be the same case with a lot of people. But I mean, it's all testing out. You know, at the end of the day, if it's a Spider-Man drop or a Hulk or something like that, people are gonna make it no matter what. You know.
Well, you know what? With the whole blind box, I don't even think the drop day will matter because I'll tell you right now, this one will not sell out. It's absolutely not going to sell out. They're going to make a ton of blind boxes. That's how they're going to make their money. So it's not going to sell out. I think even if you miss the drop, you could probably still buy a blind box on Sunday, to be honest, or Saturday night. It's not going to sell out. They're going to make like, I don't know, like 60,000 to 100,000 blind boxes. And then the ultra rare will probably be like 4,000, which I think is cool. I mean, it's fair. I mean, everybody's going to have a shot at it. So, I mean, I don't know. I think people get excited with blind box stuff. I mean, which it's almost every other NFT project does like a randomly generated NFT. So it's kind of a blind box effect as well.
Yeah, exactly. The blind boxes are gonna sell out. Like,
what?
if I feel like the blind boxes are gonna sell out.
It's not going to sell out. They're going to make a ton of them. If they do this right, you're talking about 100,000, 60,000 blind box. I just don't see everybody buying them, man. Like they had a hard time selling out of 16,000 Batman Who Laughs. So if they make a lot of blind boxes, I doubt it'll sell out.
Yeah, I think they'll sell out. I think what's going to happen is people will not get something they like, and they'll just keep going, thinking that they'll be able to sell them on the secondary.
Yeah, it's like a slot machine effect, you know, it's like a gambling effect. But like, yeah, I agree with Gail. What did Gail say?
Yeah, he said I think they'll sell out.
So I don't think they'll sell out, dude. Let me tell you why, man. This is what's going to happen. Like this is like a flipper's nightmare come true because they're going to buy a blind box, they're going to get some trash common that nobody wants, and they're going to have a hard time even selling it for retail value. Nobody's going to want it. They're like, why would I pay retail value for common when I can just buy another blind box and have a chance at actually getting the expensive piece? So yeah, flippers are going to have a bad day on Saturday.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a bad time. I'm gonna end up broke.
Yeah, sorry, James. I mean, this is not like if people are trying to flip up. I mean, you could if you're lucky, whoever's lucky and gets the rare pieces. But I mean, most people are just going to get the common piece. That's the reality of it, just based on the numbers and if you break it down.
Yeah, I agree. This will be good for kids.
Oh, totally, 100%, man.
Yeah.
They're cheap. They're fun. They're kind of cute looking. Like they're perfect for kids, man. And I'm telling you, they look just like the minifigures that Funko puts out in blind boxes. Have you seen them?
Yeah, I know exactly the ones you're talking about.
Yeah, let me pull up a photo, James, so I can show you.
Yeah, just share it on screen.
Let me see.
Can you share it on screen?
How do I do that, man?
What are they called?
I'll probably just. Oh, you know what? I'll just send you the picture, dude. I'll just send it on. I'll text it to you right now.
On Instagram.
Yeah, I'll send it to you on Instagram, and you can pop it up for them.
Yeah, sweet.
Yeah, watch. They look very similar, dude.
What's up, dude? Jay Ferno. Marvel Mighties. Okay, sweet. I'll just check that in right now.
All right, cool. I got a good photo. I'm sending to you right now. Okay, James.
Okay. Yeah, too easy.
So yeah, when I say they look like the Funko ones, very similar, dude. Here, I sent you two. That's what the Marvel minis look like, and I sent it to you on Instagram, so you can share it on the screen. They look extremely similar to the ones Funko puts out.
Yep, I see.
You see the similarities?
Yeah, I'll share the screen up now. Share screen. Window, Chrome tab.
And somebody asked where's Gamma. I wish Gamma was here too.
Oh man, I was gonna invite him, but we were gonna get Chef Dizzy on, and what ended up happening was he got confused. He thought we meant Saturday, And
Yeah, so yeah, you see those, man. They're pretty similar looking to the ones we're gonna get on Saturday.
Yep.
The Captain America looks almost the same, to be honest.
Yep. Is that music still coming through on your end?
No.
No. Okay. No worries. Too easy.
But yeah, I agree, Carlos. Resale value for this one, unless you get the actual coveted pieces, yeah, resale value is not going to be good.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, I'll check this back up.
But yeah, I agree with Gail. You're right, Gail. Based on that cheap price, maybe they could sell out. We don't know how big the production is, man. Like, we just don't know. We don't know how many they're making.
Yeah. How about now? Is that music coming through now?
Nah, bro, I'm not hearing any music.
Yeah, it's weird. Was there ever music coming through? I'm just trying to work out this new software.
No, and yeah, Alex, I agree. The ones we're getting look way better. I'm just saying these are the Funko ones. I mean, you could tell they're definitely inspiring. I mean, for all we know, the ones we're getting tomorrow could be animated. I don't know. They could be animated. Who knows?
Having them animated would be super dope, but I doubt it. Like,
yeah, that would cost. I think that would cost a lot, man. Like to make that many animated.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. Share audio. There we go. And chuck this back into too easy. No worries. Is that audio coming through now?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. I was just trying to work it out.
Oh, Crystal put up the Medium article is up already.
Oh, really? Can anyone share a link for the Medium article to the chat, and I'll chuck it up on the share screen and we'll go through it. Yeah, Carlos, could you send a link of that to the chat and I'll just chuck it up. But yeah, what do you think we're gonna get after this? Are you expecting another animated
So you know what's crazy about this one? So I didn't think Captain America's first appearance was going to be like the little cute version, man. So when we get an actual animated Captain America later, like the Spider-Man, it's not going to be his first appearance because this one already came out. It's kind of like the Cthulhu. The first appearance of Cthulhu is the cute little version, not the actual Cthulhu statue. Right, Gail?
Yeah. That was actually not the smartest move if you think about it. You know what I mean? They've just devalued a future drop.
Like, which one?
If they would have dropped Captain America the same way
I got the link if you need it. James, let me send it to you.
Yeah, just chuck that through here.
I got the link. I'll send it to you too.
Yeah, sick. Yeah, but if they drop Captain America the same way they drop Spider-Man, right?
And they will. We'll eventually get like an animated Captain America that drops and he's interactive in the same way. But it's not going to be his first app, dude. So I mean, let's say they do a set later with 5 Captain Americas and a Secret Rare. They're not going to be first appearances because they're already doing his first. This set, if you think about it, I know it's a blind box, but it's going to contain every single character's first appearance. The whole set's of FA.
Old mate said 95,000 boxes. I reckon they'll sell out.
You think 95,000 will sell out, dude?
Yeah, I reckon they'll sell out.
So 28,000. All right, here we go. 28,000 Captain America's first appearance. 28,000 Sam Wilson's Falcon. 18,000 John Walker's. Surprisingly, Bucky Barnes 11,000, and then Red Skull 4,000. So Red Skull's the ultra rare, which is very cool. Dude, that's gonna be hard to get, man. 4,000 out of 100,000. That's not a lot.
I wonder whether they're gonna have some sort of animation going on with the blind box. I'm gonna bring it up on screen now.
You know what, dude? Now that I'm looking at it, dude, if there's 4,000, there's almost 5,000 ultra rares and retail value of $13. I don't see this selling for that much, man. You could probably cop that for under $100 on drop day, to be honest.
I think if it's is that of the ultra rare?
Yeah, the ultra rare. Just think about it. There's almost 5,000 and they're $13 retail. Flippers will sell that for like $100.
Yeah, I'd sell that for $100.
So I mean, I would buy it for $100.
Yeah, I get you.
Red Skull first appearance. Yeah, dude, I'll take that any day, dude. That's actually,
But
you know what, man? The numbers aren't as high as I'm actually surprised, dude. The ultra rare 4,888. That's a very good number, dude. It's a very good number.
so 13,000
Dude,
of
that,
the
that
Captain
Falcon, that
America.
Falcon looks badass, man.
Yeah, that Falcon looks sick. If see, these would be so easy to animate, like kind of like how Ritmo gets animated.
Exactly,
So,
exactly. And
so
maybe, and you never know, man. Maybe that's what they're planning on doing because they're easier to animate.
I don't think they'll come out animated, but like I could see it later. Oh, what? There's two variants of Captain America?
No, that's not Captain America.
Who is that?
That's, John Walker, dude.
Okay. I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I'm surprised they
And
actually made not that many of them, dude.
Bucky
Let me
Barnes.
look at the actual numbers, man.
Oh,
That one looks sick. That Red Skull looks really cool, dude.
that's fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah, the Red Skull. I really want that one, dude. Like I
That
might not even buy blind boxes. I'm just gonna stand by till somebody drops a Red Skull and just buy it.
yeah, that looks fucking sick. That's sick, dude.
I'll buy one. I'll buy one for the. I'll buy one for the experience, man. But dude, that Red Skull, I'm definitely buying that, dude. That thing looks so badass, man.
Yeah, 4,888. This will go for like $80.
Yeah, it will, and that's a steal in my opinion. I mean, I know quick flippers are gonna sell it for a little bit, and I'm gonna freaking buy that one.
Wait for it to come down to like $80. Don't pay $100
Yeah,
for it.
that I mean, I like that Red Skull so much, I might just FOMO into it if it's anywhere under $100.
Yep. Yeah. I wouldn't FOMO into it at like anything over $100. It's gonna come down.
Well, the one that's undervalued as hell is Spider-Man, dude. Like, dude, Spider-Man was selling for almost $5,000 the day it came out. I know eBay sale was for I think, yeah, $5,000. I mean, dude, that's the price I had it pegged at when that thing came out. I mean, Secret Rare Spider-Man for the same mint numbers as Lucky. I'm like, that's gonna demand at least 5K.
5K people can complete the set. I think it'll fetch 250 minimum resale. I disagree because just after seeing what happened with Spider-Man, you got to realize also a lot of people sold collectibles for Spider-Man. Therefore, there's less gems circulating, and they are only with people who know how to flip sort of well. Whereas there's a lot of people who are sort of unaware of how to do it, and they've just sold a bunch of collectibles cheap. And these people
Yeah.
aren't going to pay $250 for the collectible. Like I wouldn't. So the floor's going to drop on it like so fast.
Oh, dude, there's
It'll
actually 32 people watching right now, dude.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy, man. Like we're just having a casual conversation, man.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks for being here, guys. I mean, like I said, this is one of my best friends, James here, man. He just said, "Hey, do you want to get together on Thursday and just talk Marvel?" I said, "Hell yeah, dude." I'm like, just do a live
Yeah.
one, we'll talk, and who knows, people might join. And yeah, 32 people, that's pretty badass. It's almost as good as our first test run. You remember a long time ago, James, when we did our first test run, it was all laggy. It ended up being a test, and then we had like what, 90 people there or something like that.
Yeah, man, like fucking yeah, it's been crazy, man. Like, and look how the stream looks now. Like, it seemed like, is it coming through smooth, everyone? Like, I feel like it is, um, because I've been upgrading all my gear with NFTs. I've been selling them and upgrading all my gear to make the YouTube a little bit better for everyone. But yeah, it's
Hey, so
like
Gail thinks Red Skull will be resale 250. I think it'll be lower, dude. I actually think it'll be lower than that. What do you think, James?
oh, $80, $80.
Yeah, hey Gail, if it was 90 bucks, if it was like a $60 NFT 250, I'd be down with that. The fact that it's 13 bucks, I think people might just be like, "Oh, cool, I bought this for 13 bucks. I'm gonna resell it for 100." That's, you got to know how the flippers think, man. They don't think very smart.
Cheers, Alex. Yeah, for sure.
Alex, that's badass. Imagine running around as Red Skull in the Vverse. I would love that, dude. That's pretty badass, man.
In all honesty, I could see myself. I would rather run around as Red Skull in the Vverse than a lot of characters on here because that just looks like an app, like what you'd want as an
Yeah.
avatar.
And I'm not.
Oh,
And if you guys want, man, I'm gonna try to give you guys a badass video before Saturday, just to get you guys, ready for the drop.
badass video. I'm just sorry. I was looking around my camera to share screen because like it's sitting right in front of my screen. Anyways, Chrome tab, get some music going up here again. Share audio, share. Is that? Oh, what the hell? I just stuffed up again. So I'm a noob at this, getting this all going currently. Share screen, Chrome tab, and there we go.
Hey, for anybody in the crowd, you guys got any questions for us? Like I said, we're here just having a casual conversation. If anybody has any questions for us, dude.
Yeah, like if anyone has any questions, I'd like to be able to get like a private chat going in the future where I can invite one guest at a time to come in and talk with us directly over the mic. That would be cool.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing. We'll probably be bringing in other people like from other NFT projects to talk about us. Because I mean, yeah, VeVe is my favorite, but they got other stuff out there too.
Yeah, but what I mean is,
I agree with Carlos, man. Red Skull, 120, 150 bucks. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, man. That's like the range that I'm kind of going with.
wait, actually, should we invite Gail in? Gail,
yeah, sure, man. Hey, Gail, you want to? I mean, shoot, if Gail's here, man, you might as well hop on, dude.
Yeah, if Gail's still here, we'll just bring him in because I'll shoot him a link.
Gail's one of our favorite people to collab with, man. So that dude's always welcome.
I'll just send it to him over.
Hey, here's a fun fact, guys. Did you know Gail is the only other VeVe YouTuber like myself that actually has like a mask, like almost like a persona?
Bloody. Yeah, I'll just send him a link, see if he wants to jump in.
Oh, Gail said he's driving, but he's down, so we'll just wait. Once he's Gail, no rush, man. Once you're all settled in, man, just let us know, dude. We'll happily let you in, dude.
Yeah, sweet. I just sent him. I just sent him a link so that when he decides to jump in, he can. Do you wear a Mando helmet to hide your identity? And will there ever be a big reveal unmasked?
So yes, I do wear a Mando helmet to hide my identity. And but yeah, if I get popular enough, if I ever get popular enough, yes, someday there will be a face revealed. Right now, the only ones that know what I look like is like James here, dude. James talks to me all the time, unhelmeted.
Yeah. Oh, we'll do it. We'll do it for a super chat. We'll 3 Steve Pews. That should be, and we'll do a reveal. Man,
it is. It's for a lot of reasons, man. Yeah, so I don't get jacked for my comics, so I don't have random people show up to my home, and I can't really reveal my identity based on my job too. So, I mean, there's a lot of reasons, man. Like once I start doing this full time, and once I become more popular, I mean, if I was making enough money doing this, yeah, I would just face reveal. But honestly, the Mando helmet has kind of became my character. People like watching me because I wear a Mando helmet. So the minute I take off my helmet, I'm just another YouTuber showing his face rather than the cool looking Mandalorian helmet. I mean, it's basically when people see the Mando helmet, they kind of identify it with my YouTube channel.
Apparently the mic cut out. I don't know. Bloody yeah, just let us know if the mic cuts out or anything. Just through the comments, everyone.
Hey Matthew, whose mic cut out? Mine or James's?
I don't know. We'll see. Like it's not going to be too smooth on this shot because this is like the first time.
Yeah, it probably wasn't even my mic. It's probably just the streaming connection. I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Long story short, Matthew, for various reasons, I don't show my face. The minute I become more, I mean, if I ever become more popular and I'm actually making more money off this or whatever, and I don't need my job, yeah, I'll unmask myself.
Yeah, because he's a hitman. Until he gets rid of
yeah. I'm kind of like a superhero, man. Like revealing my identity would put myself and the people I love in danger, kind of like Spider-Man, dude. So it's better off if I just stay being Dozier the Mando. Hey, what's up, Eagle guys? Hey, cool thing about Eagle Eyes, man. He speaks Spanish, man. I just found that out yesterday. Him and VeVe Viral speak Spanish.
Oh,
Like, I don't know if
true.
they knew I spoke Spanish, so that was kind of cool.
Were they in the were they in the
Yeah, I hopped on to the Spanish speaking space in Twitter just to pop in and say what's up, and yeah, it was kind of cool. And I know Kaki and Gamma like to go there, which was also very cool. Hey, so
what are
straight
your
out, let's see, straight out of my bed. What are your thoughts on a digital comic store card?
so what are your thoughts on a
Okay,
comic store or
yeah, that's a
hoverboard?
good idea, man. Like the same way people will be renting out their cars and their hoverboards. Yeah, I think renting out comic books would be good too. I
Yeah,
mean,
you
it
know,
all goes back if VeVe will ever do that. If they'll actually rent out the stuff they put out.
yeah, it's a good question. Like, I'd like to see them do the store like kind of like a immersive experience where you could go like into a vault and then all the collectibles will be lined up and you'd be like, I'm gonna grab that one, and you just like
Yeah.
salt bait some gems at them and then take off with your collectible.
Let me see. Next question. Do you think long term that anything FA will be valuable or just certain collectibles? As far as the comic related ones, I think all FAs will be worth something. Obviously, you're gonna have like your. I mean, the Spider-Man set. I think they'll all have some value to some extent, but it won't compare to the secret rare. The value of the secret rare is just gonna hold some serious value on its own.
Yeah, like as far as I'm concerned, having them all the same, basically the same collectible, and as you go up, the more elite the pose is, and the more like sort of like how the secret rare is just all of the animation that the ultra rare has, and then it does a backflip. I feel as though that's kind of going to devalue the collectibles in the set because it's like you can't really distinguish the difference. They definitely want to bring out badges in the metaverse. Otherwise, you'll be like, "Sup, bro? You've got a secret rare or whatever, like like a common," and you'd be like, "No, no, no, it's a secret rare. Hold up, I just got to click on it." You know what I mean?
Hey,
Like,
Gail, and yes, Gail. I did know about the Tom Brady one. I'm not too hot on it, man. To be honest, man. Like, yeah, like I'll probably still buy one. Like, I wanted the rare ones. Um, that Tom Brady one, I just don't like that it's not an NFL licensed product, man. Because I have some cards on the blockchain, Panini Direct. They actually sell the actual NFL rookie cards on the blockchain directly from Panini, and that kind of makes all the other I guess football stuff a little less valuable because it's not licensed. Like NFL has a direct license with Panini America cards, so the fact that it's not an NFL licensed product, I didn't like that, dude.
hey, Johnny Dunn, you want to jump on?
Hey,
Bring
well,
Johnny
yeah,
Dunn
dude,
in.
let's get Johnny Dunn on if he wants to come, man.
Do you know that Tom Brady NFT was an instant 10x flip?
No, totally, yeah,
10x, like that's a pretty decent flip.
yeah.
On
I agree with Johnny Dunn, man. I think Tom Brady will be bigger when they actually make Johnny Dunn when they actually make like a Tom Brady NFT on the VeVe app, like an actual statue from McFarlane Toys. I think that would be worth more than this one that like I want a licensed product and NFT of Tom Brady, not like the generic one. I want an actual licensed one.
yeah, yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I
If
mean, dude, if they made that McFarlane figure of him in his Patriots uniform, and you could actually get that on VeVe and it's limited, I mean, forget about it. The sky's the limit.
he's got the emerald and the carbon during the drop, dude. What was the flip on the emerald? But man, we do a live stream next time, maybe tomorrow or something if you can. Yeah, like I'll see what I'm doing because I am working. I've been falling behind on work due to socials. I've been not getting as much work done as possible as I should be.
Yeah, for sure,
But
Johnny. We'll get like I think I talked to you about that already, Johnny. We'll get Johnny Legend on the show pretty soon, man. Like he wants to do live with us, and I'd be more than happy to have him or Gail jump on with us, man. It's a really cool community, man. Like I actually like that there isn't a whole lot of hate amongst YouTubers, man, because I know all these guys, man. And so far, everybody's pretty cool, dude. All the other YouTubers I've met that do VeVe content, man, everybody's been awesome, man. Like you don't really have any guys that kind of just work on their own or don't want to work with anybody.
Yeah, like everything that was all the hate was like ironed out. There was like a little bit of disturbance for a little bit with one of the tubers, but he was sweet. So like, so that's good. Like, because like when I made that video or whatever,
Yeah.
I was like a little bit worried, but like, you know, anything can be happening, and it's all sweet now. But yeah, like the whole YouTube community is great. Like everyone's really supportive of each other. Whereas I've seen a lot of other projects, people get really bitter. Like I don't know if you guys have seen that guy who was like, anyone who has an O in their username. Like I know I don't want to look at their Twitter. I'll just block them. That dude just sits there and bashes other NFT projects all day. Like if you go through his comment section, that's all he does, and it's like, I don't know. I don't want that negativity in my life. But
I did an interview with Staying Alpha. When was it? Like two days ago.
yeah, I'll look for that and I'll chuck the link in the
Yeah,
chat.
it's actually pretty cool, man. Staying Alpha interviewed an actual artist from DC, man, Shane Davis. So he reached out to me because he knows I'm like the comic guy. And he told me, "Hey, dude, do you want to be with me on that show?" And I said, "Hell yeah, dude!" I'm like, I love that guy's work. Absolutely, throw me on the show. So that was very cool. We got to talk to him, and it was kind of cool because his art, one of the NFTs of Superman that he did, is eventually going to be an NFT on VeVe. Like it's a DC Direct model that's going to be a VeVe NFT at some point. Like there's an actual Shane Davis Superman. So he had no clue that it's coming to VeVe. I told him, no, they will make that one at VeVe.
When the dust settles, VeVe will be one of the few standing.
Oh, absolutely, 100%. Like some of these OpenSea projects will still be around, like the ones that demand a lot of money and have a lot of clout. But as far as mainstream, for example, like the VeVe, not VeVe, the CryptoPunks. CryptoPunks are expensive. They carry this status about them, about their value and everything. But most people can't buy that, so it's not really mainstream. It's a very exclusive club. While VeVe is mainstream, it's mainstream, it's exclusive to everybody. So that's what's going to keep VeVe number one. The fact that it's anybody has access to it.
Yeah, and another thing is the community. Like when you're looking for a good project, you want to look at the community. There's a few projects that I've been starting to invest in on OpenSea, and you just want to jump in their Discord and have a look at how the community interacts, and you want to look at the utility that they bring. And there's definitely projects out there which have a very similar community strength as VeVe that are worth looking into. Like Crypto Cannabis Club was like, if you're not into weed or whatever, then there's no point. But you've got like Crypto Cannabis Club. When you're a member of that, so like when you got the NFT, you become a member of that club and you stake your NFTs. And when you stake your NFTs, you get given weed plants, which depend, and they have different attributes. So you can end up selling them, and you'll be like, if this project blows up, you'll be able to sell these plants for like 2 ETH a plant and stuff like that. And when you have one of these tokens, you get apparel, weed apparel, like at a discount, like 20% off, and you get like all these different perks, and you're part of this club. You get all these different merch and stuff like that, real cheap, which is sick. Like I got given a prize for just owning one, and it was a weed grinder, electric weed grinder, and it was $120 Australian, and they just gave that to me for having an NFT. And this is just crazy. Like there's heaps of communities that are like this in the space, and they will come through as well. But most NFT projects are a cash grab. Like definitely do your research if you ever jump into another project, because there's so many that just do not give a fuck about
Hey,
anything.
James, read Matt's last comment, dude. You're gonna laugh. I think he's talking about VeVe Ninja. Remember that guy? And then I agree with Johnny Dunn, man. Like Hey, I agree with Johnny Van. A lot of these OpenSea projects, they're just they'll go away. Some of them will stick around. Most will go away. You know what's gonna happen when people start selling Marvel and DC Comics stuff on OpenSea? OpenSea, DC Comics and Marvel is gonna go to OpenSea and they're gonna make them take that down, man. They're gonna send them a legal warning, a cease and desist, and they're gonna have to take all their DC and Marvel stuff off OpenSea, which is gonna leave VeVe standing as the only one that puts out DC and Marvel stuff.
Yeah, and so Gail just said they're leveraging already existing fan bases. Yeah, like that's very true. It's similar to when we collaborate as YouTubers. When we get another YouTuber on, we leverage their audience, and then they'll leverage our audience, like as we go on each other's channels. Except VeVe is leveraging the audiences of like brands that have millions of followers. So every time they go into a new brand, they're just getting an even bigger fan base. And there's a lot of strong emotions attached to these collectibles, so they're not gonna like they feel more emotionally invested. Like a bear market could happen and they're like, nah, I want to see this, I want to see this project succeed. Whereas other projects, it'll hit the bear market and people will be like, oh, I'm just going to sell this before I lose all my money. And then that's where you just see everything dump and not come back. So that's very true. Oh, all right. You there, Dozer? I can't tell whether your screen's frozen. How much chances for a UR blind box?
How much?
There's 4,000.
Do the math. I mean, what was it? Was it 92,000? Here, let me pull out my calculator, man.
Was it
what was the total of the blind boxes?
I think it was 4,500. So that would be like a 28% chance.
Let me see, man. I'm actually,
I think like
a Star Wars droid. I'm going to give you the exact amount.
Wait, sorry, no, 18% chance. 4,500, 18%. Oh, 5%. Okay. My mathematics is really fucking terrible.
Oh, you already did the math. So what? 5% chance?
Yeah, that's right, guy.
Well, I mean, if you take 100,000 and 5,000, yeah, I mean that's what it is, a 5% chance.
Saw a new VeVe.
Hey, let me see. Hey, Dozer, have you seen the scam video of the guy who sees the Mando helmet and he buys one and gets the cheap rubber hollowing? Oh, dang, that sucks, man. This one, no, this one's legit. This is the good one. That's pretty funny. I'm gonna have to check out that video, man.
Saw a new VeVe YouTube, had a great point. Why would you want to take VeVe collectibles off the app except to flip? I'd take VeVe collectibles off the app. Because at this stage, for me, the app, while it does provide utility, I don't have a metaverse yet. So I'd like to have, like, let's say that's Steve Pugh. I would like to have that sit in my wallet. So when I have interactions on OpenSea, people see that and they go, damn, how much is that worth? Then they go look at the VeVe app and they see it and they're like, holy shit, that's worth like 6,000 USD. And then you brought a new person over to VeVe and maybe you'll get a request to buy that. And if they don't have cash out yet, besides through OpenSea, then I have an offer there. And if I am low on money or I need it, I could be like, yeah, actually, well, that's giving me Ethereum right now. So yeah, I'll take that. And then I'll throw that on something else on OpenSea. So that provides utility. It also brings new eyes into the app, So as for people who think that they can list stuff on OpenSea and make more money off it on OpenSea, I don't think that's the case due to the fact that people are just going to look up the collectibles, see that's on VeVe for cheaper and buy it on VeVe. But you could put it at a really high price just to get the attention, and then people look it up, thus advertising for VeVe. So there's that. I think it could be big if people team up and go, oh, let's all put our shit on OpenSea. But the part that you got to worry about is because you're putting that on OpenSea, you've got gas fees and you've also got what if you fuck up with sending it to the wallet? You've literally just burnt that collectible out of existence. So, like, I mean, if you want, you can like start burning DeLoreans out of existence. We could just start grouping together and burn common DeLoreans. I'd burn my 18 DeLoreans to make them more rare.
Man, common DeLoreans, man, that's a sensitive topic for me, dude. It's like
Imagine
common DeLorean is probably like the worst VeVe product to date, man. Like, it was definitely a mistake of a product right there.
Hold up, what's this guy said? Don't you think some people won't know about VeVe? Is on OpenSea. They do the research and pay like 10 ETH for a Batman. What? Sorry, my eyes are fucked up. Don't you?
Nah, I get you, Matthew. I just read Matthew's comment. Yeah, I know that wasn't a jab at my helmet. No, some of those are funny, man, because you'll buy an actual helmet like this one, like from like a seller in China on eBay, and next thing you know, you get like the mask that only covers like half of your face, and it comes from like a Halloween costume.
So to respond to Carlos for whether people would pay 10 ETH for Batman not looking it up, if you have 10 ETH, you're not an idiot. Like, no one just has 10 ETH and just throws it on anything, because people, like, how would you get that 10 ETH? For starters, you got to be knowledgeable of crypto to obtain that much ETH.
Hey, James, I could see somebody someday paying 10 ETH for a Rizzo or a Secret Rare Spider-Man, dude. Like, if VeVe gets as big as we think it's going to get, somebody would definitely pay 10 ETH for one of those.
Yeah, no, they pay that, but what I'm saying is they wouldn't pay that while it's $5,000 on the app. Like, people aren't going to go, oh, that's 10 ETH. They're not going to, like, if they look it up, go, it's 10 ETH, they're going to do their research, and then they're going to find it on VeVe for cheaper. Like, when I buy a collectible, I don't go, oh, that's a cool collectible for 10 ETH, and then just buy it, because I don't know anything about it. I go, okay, let's use the Google machine, and then I search it up, and then I'd be like, oh, VeVe, what is this? Click into VeVe and go, oh, it's 5,000 on here. That person get fucked. I'm going to go buy it on the VeVe app. You know, like, people do. 10 ETH is a lot of money. That's like, what, $60,000?
10 ETH is like, yeah, like $30,000.
10 ETH, wait. Yeah, it'd be yeah, 50.
Yeah, each ETH is what, like $3,000. So yeah, $30,000.
Yeah, and by the time we get on OpenSea, ETH's probably going to be 10,000 on Ethereum, because it's a deflationary token now. So this bull market is going to send ETH to like $20,000. So maybe 30. I don't know. Like, this bull market's going to be insane. People don't understand. It's going to be crazy.
You see, for VeVe, I don't think it's going to be as bad as you think. I know you know. I know you're getting ready for that bull market.
I said bull market, not bear market.
Oh, yeah. Dude, the bull market's going to be insane. Dude, the fact that Disney's on board, I just don't see this shit sinking any. I don't see it, because I've heard some people say that they think crypto and NFTs are going to go down in value with the next couple months. As far as VeVe's concerned, with Disney now, I don't see that happening. They're going to get more mainstream, more popular now with these licenses on board.
I think at this stage we've got so many crypto investors. So like I reckon during the bear market, VeVe could do really well. I think during the bull market, like if you're in a solid bull market, right? I tell you right now, I've cashed like $10,000 out of VeVe for this bull market. The reason being is I know I'm going to 10x that money, and I'm going to be able to bring that back and buy more VeVe collectibles. And that's how a lot of other people think. I look at VeVe like, I've got like all my solid collectibles I want to keep in there and stuff, but I look at VeVe like, this will get me money in the bear market and make me money while I'm sleeping. And then in the bull market, this makes me money. Crypto makes me money while I'm sleeping. So people are definitely gonna like. There will be an impact, 100%. But I could see there being a point in time where there won't be an impact, and that will be when there's more mainstream use. But at this stage, most people that are in it have been in crypto or just loosely in crypto, you know. So there's gonna be an influence, but I understand what you have to say. Like, I think that in the future, 100%, like I agree, in the future 100%, but at this stage It's too early on. There's not enough people in VeVe yet for there not to be an impact, you know. But like maybe I'm wrong. I don't think that it's going to affect VeVe as much as the MTL license. I think the MTL license is going to hit VeVe hard when people can cash out, because people, like, think of, like, if Spider-Man can come in and hit the market this hard, what do you think is going to happen when people can cash out? They're going to go, oh, I can cash out. I can take money. And when people are looking at their vault, looking all juicy with $100,000 worth of collectibles in there, they're going to pull 20 grand out. And when they go to pull 20 grand out, there's going to be another, 80,000 users that they're competing with trying to pull 20 grand out. And they're just going to keep dropping their prices. The market will drop, and then everyone will be like, VeVe's dead, VeVe's dead. And then it's going to dive down further. But that is why we have this channel here, because I'll be like, well, get your gems ready, because when that happens, you can buy cheap collectibles, so you can take advantage of that. If people are willing to sell the collectibles, someone else is going to buy it anyway. So I don't see any issues with that. But yeah, like, I reckon the MTL is going to hit VeVe hard. The bear market, not so much. Like, I don't think it's going
to answer right guy, I'll probably buy one. I'll probably buy like 1 or 2 blind boxes. I'm gonna just try to complete I'm gonna just get the set from the market. Like, I want to complete the set. So, I mean, I could care less with the other ones. Like, I kind of just want Red Skull. The rest will be cheap later on. I just have my eyes set on Red Skull. That's about it right now. So one thing you guys got to think about, regardless of bear or bull market, there's only 1,000 secret rare Spider-Mans. The supply for that is going to dwindle further and further, because a lot of guys like me are going to buy it and keep it, and it's not going anywhere. So 1,000 is not a lot. So regardless of where the market's at, we're going to get to a point. Like, I'll give you an example. Ultra rare Dragon Girls, you only see 70 of them or 60 of them in some instances for sale on the market. We're going to get to a point where ultra rare Spider-Mans, you're only going to see about 10 or 20 of them for sale on the market, because they're all going to find permanent homes. They're all moving to permanent vaults and permanent homes of guys like me that will not sell their secret rare Spider-Man. It's there to stay.
Yeah, so the whales and institutions have become primarily traders and not hodlers. So BTC and ETH prices will range like this for like 2 years at least. Yeah, because they got DAOs. They can just do this. Like, they can have their investments like working for them automatically. They've got algorithms that can pump out like these trades without even thinking about it. But I do think this bull market is gonna hit hard, and it's gonna go to like February, because it's been pushed back due to like COVID and whatnot. Because we had that 10 years of expansion in retail, which happened in the matter of like the first 3 months of COVID. So that's going to throw everything out of loop, because everyone's been shopping online. So I still expect like a very hard bull market to happen. I could be wrong though, because I'm not really that heavy in crypto anymore.
However, well, you know what they need to do, James? At this point, they need to implement the Master Collector program. Like, I mean, I don't think VeVe understands how badly they need an incentive for people to complete sets. The minute they do that, people will stop dumping stuff into the marketplace. They'll quit flooding the marketplace. If there's some sort of reward for completing or holding a set, which is what they're not doing right now, I don't think they understand just how badly a Master Collector program for sets is needed right now at this point.
ETH is going to be gone in 2 years? Wait, what? Nifty Flipper has gone to try a hand at flipping in OpenSea, Nifty and other platforms, money washing people that bought ETH at a low price to avoid tax. ETH is going to be gone in 2 years. That is not the case. Ethereum is used for way too many smart contracts to be gone, and I completely disagree with that. There's too much use case for Ethereum. Ethereum is going to be here for a long time. The only way I could see Ethereum going is if Cardano coming in with its proof of stake knocks ETH out, which isn't going to happen because there's so many NFTs on. If you think ETH is going to be in 2 years, then VeVe is going to be gone in 2 years, because the Ethereum community is a million times stronger than VeVe. So if you're saying that, then you don't believe in VeVe because they're going on immutable. I completely disagree with that. It just doesn't make sense. But crypto punks. What do we got? Crypto punks.
Is it CryptoPunks?
I don't know. Maybe I'm interpreting what he's saying wrong. I don't know. I'm probably interpreting what he's saying. ETH cannot lower fees. So the fees, do you know how the fees are created? The fees are created from congestion. So there's so many people trying to go in through this door, right? When proof of stake comes in, the way the mining happens works differently. At this stage, what happens is you authorize the transactions. So, you authorize the ledger by you authorize the ledger using computations with your computer, right? So it takes a certain amount of processing power and electricity and whatnot to run these computations. But when proof of stake comes in, there's staking pools, and it's authorized by how much collateral you have sitting in the staking pool, thus relieving congestion and lowering the ETH prices. So again, I disagree with you.
Yeah, dude. I don't think anything's more crucial than Master Collector. I keep reading that in the comments. I mean, I agree with a lot of you guys. I mean, they have to implement that. I mean, if not now, when? I mean, don't wait to implement that until your project crashes, because a lot of people are panicking. A lot of people are selling their stuff, and they would not be doing that if there was a staking or a reward for collecting a set.
No, I agree. If VeVe doesn't get in Master Collector and just keeps holding off Master Collector, VeVe won't last.
That's VeVe's probably biggest mistake right now. The fact that they're not implementing a Master Collector program. I don't think they realize how bad. Like, that's why you have all these people dumping their stuff. They're selling and dumping their stuff because there is no reward. I've had so many people tell me, I'm going to sell my stuff because I don't get anything for having the set. And it sucks because later on, when you do get something for having your set, people are going to be, it's going to be the contrary effect. People are going to be running to the marketplace to buy the items they need to complete their set if there's some sort of reward.
Yeah, I agree. And the Gale's about to come in at the stream.
Sweet.
I agree. The Master Collector needs to
What's
come
up,
in.
Gale?
What's up? The Master Collector really needs to come in. The reason being, and you probably agree with this too, Gale, is the Master Collector, without it, you are not rewarding your collectors. Now, you need, for this ecosystem to work, you need flippers and you need collectors. The flippers help raise the floor, and your collectors are your bread and butter. They're the people who are going to hold on. If you don't reward them for holding on to sets, the ecosystem is going to be out of whack. You're going to have more flippers. It's like when you introduce another species of animal and it starts killing everything else off. If the balance is out of whack, VeVe won't last because it needs Master Collector. They need to hurry up with Master Collector, otherwise the collectors are going to start dropping off. And if MTL comes in before there's any sort of sight of the Master Collector, if they haven't introduced something to give us an inkling into what they're going to do, a lot of people are going to sell during MTL.
No, totally. If they don't add Master Collector, you're gonna keep seeing just the market prices tank. I mean, people are just gonna be dumping their stuff if there's no reward for keeping them, and it sucks because, like I said, when they do, I mean, VeVe says there will be a reward for Master Collector, so I believe them. I mean, if they're saying there is, yeah. The thing is, them taking their time with it is making people just dump their stuff. And that's why, and when you got a bunch of people dumping their stuff, you have all the prices tank. Like you said, when people are able to cash out, you're gonna have a ton of people competing with each other to sell. Well, that's what we're seeing right now. A bunch of people are competing to sell because there's no incentive for having a set completed. I mean, hey, you tell us, Gil. I mean, you actually walked in right in on a good time. Like, what do you think of Master Collector?
I think they might be waiting for the migration to Ethereum. I know they're taking their time with it because they want to perfect the details. They don't just want to release it and have it, be botched or whatever. So I think they're just trying to make it right when they do release it.
Well,
I tell people to be patient. It is going to come. It's not like it's never going to come. Like they are going to do it. I just think they need to start doing that before the cash out.
Yeah, well, they just need a little bit of a taste. Like, you know how they gave us the taste with the Ritmo? Like, all they need to do is go, okay, you have 2 sets of Batman, like 2 complete sets of Batman. Here's a different colored cape. You have all sets. Here's a gold cape, and then people
Exactly.
go, and that's not really that much to implement. And then bam, you've and the cape works on the Todd McFarlane.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Do you know how valuable Rizzo would be? If you got a perk for completing all the Batman sets, it's insane the amount of people. It's insane the amount people would pay for Rizzo if he completes all your Batman sets, not just the first Batman sets. If they did that, man, Rizzo would be like 10K overnight, dude. Like, no, not even kidding.
And if they did it with the cape on Todd McFarlane, like, okay, you can have a gold cape if you've got all the sets complete, and if you can have like a chrome cape or something, or I don't know what colored cape, or a baby blue Todd, if you had like 2 or 3 sets completed.
Everyone's gonna know what they need, James. They need They need a Givenchy cape for the Superman. They need a Givenchy cape for the Superman.
Yeah, a Givenchy cape for Superman would be badass, man.
Some Louis V or something. That would be
dope. That'd be cool. I mean, the possibilities are endless. They just gotta start giving rewards. Hey, somebody's asking us about bots.
What's your thoughts? I agree. It's 100% a problem, and there's a lot of denial about that.
Well, I think the captcha game has kind of limited the amount of bots we get.
Captcha's gone.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't use captcha. I haven't used it for the last.
No, I still got it on the last Spider-Man one. I still had to do captcha when I bought mine.
The captcha is a machine learning software, so if it detects anything that might be suspicious, then you'll get the captcha. But
I got. Hey James, I got the captcha on my Spider-Man when I bought it.
Well,
it's ironic because I didn't get it for Lucky, but I got it for Spider-Man.
Yeah. Well, I know that the I know that there's definitely a bot problem. As much as people hate VeVe Bot Gang, he's come out and proved that you can undoubtedly use bots and not get caught for it. And he also released a tutorial on how to do it, so there's probably going to be another 200 people jumped on with bots. Maybe I'll chuck link in description for people who want bots. I'm joking, but I'm just saying that there's an issue there, but there's going to be an issue with bots with everything. Like, I don't know how many people have collected before. Have you ever been in a shoe drop? Bro, don't even waste your time.
Like sneaker drops. That's a joke, bro. Man. Like, bots take all those.
Yeah, like when people say, "Oh, why would these people wait in massive lines?" They wait in massive lines because they get more of a chance at being in that line than doing an online sneaker drop. You don't have a chance because it's just for people who don't know exactly how a bot works, it's not like it sees it on screen and clicks. What happens is the gateway opens, the code gets sent, and then the bot recognizes the code, and as soon as that comes through, bang, sport. It's just code interacting, and you just can't compete with that. There's no possible way because it's exactly as soon as it's released. There's nothing. You know what I mean? But it's an issue, but at the same time, you can't. How are you gonna fix it? Like, how do you fix it? Like, I just don't know. Like, I'm sure there's a way, but I just can't see it.
I agree with Crystal.
Yeah, I don't know.
Crystal's last comment. What was it?
I grew up.
It's not just that he brags about it; he acts like a douche.
Yeah, he spreads false information that he can't back up on YouTubers. So that's why
he's a fodder, man. He's just a big fodder.
Yeah, he's a fodder, but at the same time, like, some of the shit he says, I laugh at. Like, he'll roast me, and I'll just be looking at him like, he's like, he's on a Comey's payroll, and I was like, bruh, if he was on a Comey's payroll, I wouldn't be driving a panel van with a dent on the side of it.
Dude, he hates Chad for some reason too, man. Like he's got this fixation with Chad.
I don't know why he'd hate
You know,
Chad.
people.
How can you hate Chad? Chad's like the nicest guy, dude. Like Chad's like the nicest dude I've ever.
People don't
he's
usually
one of the nicest guys I've met online, dude.
Maybe he's so nice.
People
that
don't
it's
usually attack
unbelievable.
people.
What was
Sorry,
that, Gil?
what's
Is there a delay? I said people don't usually attack people unless they feel threatened by them. So he's attacking all the top YouTubers in the VeVe community for the most part.
Oh, all of us got names. I remember I messaged you when I saw that video, Gil.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, what the hell? I think he's just trying to get a name. There's some things like he said Taps Trades and a few other people had sub 100s, and there was like randomly generating the mint numbers, right? And people would get like a sub 200 mint number and they're excited, and then they don't get it, and then Taps Trades ends up with it, and he's like, oh, VeVe just obviously gave it to him. I know how it looks. It doesn't look good if you're already got like that. If you've already got like this emotional tension going for VeVe because you missed out on a drop or something, like I know you're just going to look for anything and you're going to be able to find anything. I can see like why people watch him and believe him and enjoy him, because there's some people who just are running like really shitty phones, who have shitty internet, who have never going to get a chance. And like, what do you do? Like, man, after some drops, I'm like, wow, man, I wanted that drop and I can't get it because I'm in Australia where we have like massive latency issues. And I'm like sitting there like, maybe I should use some bots, but I'm not going to do that because it's like, for me, it doesn't feel right. But like, I can definitely see how people would go like that. But I don't know. Like he definitely talks. He definitely.
I actually agree with Alphinius's last comment. He says that the fact that bots are even coming here means that VeVe is going to be successful. That's a good point. That's actually a really good point. Like sneakers, like they know those are going to hold value, and that's why they send bots our way. The fact that they are attacking VeVe heavily with bots means that that a lot of people do see the potential with this project. So I mean that's a really good point, dude.
Yeah, well, there's definitely, if you don't see that there's potential to make money, like a lot of people think VeVe's going to blow up overnight. I don't think VeVe's going to blow up overnight. I think it's going to be really organic growth, which is what you want. Because if you try and slam NFTs in people's faces who are not interested, what ends up happening is the algorithm goes, this person didn't want to see this. We're never going to show that person this again. And you've lost that person. And like if you're pushing, you can lose a lot of your demographic, and then everyone who's interacting with them, you lose them as well. But if you're pushing it organically, it's more sustainable, and that's what will make it into the Amazon of NFTs.
Yeah. Hey, Mike has a good question, dude. Maybe the three of us can give our prediction on that. Like I said, not financial advice, but it's a really good point. What do you think Spider-Man Secret Rare price will be in 5 years? Dude, honestly, man, I'm going to say 500 grand, dude.
Man, I don't know.
Like I said, not financial advice, but if we just go like the Charizard and the Blastoise first editions, perfectly graded. I mean, if we have that many people in 5 years, if VeVe is as good as I think it'll be in 5 years, we're gonna have 5-10 million users. If that, I mean, who knows, maybe more. If that's the case, dude, 500 grand is not out of the question for that Secret Rare Spider-Man. So go ahead, James.
Yeah, like I don't know, because I don't know how the ecosystem is going to be looking in 5 years. But with that being said, if you own one, you're going to make a fair bit on it. I sold mine. The reason why I sold mine is because I knew I was going to dump and I could buy in cheaper. And I flip in the short term, make money, and then I buy back collectibles and hold on to them once I find where their floor is. I think it's a really good long-term piece. I think that I know a lot of people say it'll outperform Risso. I feel as though Risso is like the first ultra rare from season 1, and it's just, you know, Marvel's gonna drop Iron Man. You know, you're gonna get Pokemon coming. You're gonna get bloody Star Wars coming. You're gonna get all these other brands coming that are gonna drop secret rares, and people are gonna be more interested or as interested in these brands. And then you've just, you know, diluting everything a bit. Spider-Man will always be the first Marvel, and the first of each big brand is going to be big. But then when you look at the fact that it's diluting everything, people are always going to look back and go, what was the first ultra rare? And it's going to be Risso. And I just feel as though that makes Risso one of the best pieces to hold. Same with Todd Mac. Todd Mac is the first appearance. And if you believe in VeVe as a platform, then I believe that these pieces are going to be super sought after. But if you believe in VeVe as an integrated thing within NFTs and believe in the whole NFT ecosystem and everything interacting, then I'm going to be looking at things like Pride and Spider-Man and stuff like that as being really big. I don't know. What are your thoughts, Gail?
It depends on the state of the world. It depends on, you know, how mainstream is crypto, the utility in the VeVeverse. But I would say like 75K to 100 in 5 years, maybe more, maybe a little bit more, 120 maybe.
Yeah, I could see that happening for sure.
Yeah, so some people think 500 was too high. I'm reading that in the comments. Like, so 100K. The only reason I'm saying a 500K is because what if we have millions and millions of users? I mean, it's just simple supply and demand math. If we have that many, and this is why I came up with that 500K number. Look at some of these OpenSea products. They sell for like how many Ethereum, James? Like 90 Ethereum, like what, $60 million, $90 million. I mean, the fact that these unlicensed NFTs are selling for millions of dollars, I think I'm being conservative with 500K for a secret rare Spider-Man.
Yeah, I wouldn't compare these projects. The reason being is the reason why these projects, like, I'd compare them in a sense, but you've got to look at Spider-Man's 1 of 1,000. These OpenSea, while they're not 1 of 1s and they're 1 of 10,000, what ends up happening is these are randomly generated NFTs with millions of different possible combinations. And depending on what combinations you land will depend on the rarity. Then everything gets rated from top to bottom, and then you've got to implement the aesthetics, and a community builds around that hype. So while I think these prices are overhyped and people know they can make money out of it, it's like sort of how you pump shitcoins and stuff.
Totally. But I mean, here you have 1,000 Spider-Mans.
I believe in that Spider-Man. It's something you could hold, and in 100 years, or well, maybe not 100 years, maybe like 20 years, you could sit on it and you wouldn't have to worry about that. I couldn't guarantee you sitting on a Bored Ape and it holding value. I think CryptoPunks will hold value. Yeah. Bored Ape, I don't know. I think Bored Ape's pretty solid and it will hold, but at the same time I'd feel a lot more comfortable holding onto a Spider-Man because I feel like a 3D model is more applicable.
No, totally. It's still his first appearance, man. That's what it's his first appearance as an NFT. Yeah. And I think that will always hold value, especially if it's the new norm. If comic book related NFTs is the new norm, Star Wars NFTs is the new norm, you're always going to have one first appearance. Not only is it the first Marvel one, it's the most popular Marvel character. Spider-Man's the most popular superhero, like arguably.
What I will say, sorry, I'll just quickly say this. What I will say, I just got this on my mind. There will be a Spider-Man on VeVe worth 500K. There will be a Spider-Man worth $1 million if VeVe is successful, but it will be related to the mint number. Kind of like how you've got a different level of rarity within these collectibles on OpenSea by how they're generated. You've got a different level of rarity by the mint number on the Spider-Man. So I don't think it will be 500K as a full set, but I believe one of them could be. I think the floor price, you're probably looking at between 50 to 150K. Like by the way things are growing now if it keeps growing organically. You know, like
Yeah.
maybe
If VeVe starts having like 1 million editions for the commons, I could see like a thousand, these 1,000 editions going for like super high
Yeah,
floors. Like once
exactly.
it's like
yeah.
mass, like those who were saying, 1 million for a common, you know.
Yep, definitely.
Yeah, and that's why I made that. That's why I made that prediction. I mean, because that the mint numbers are low. 1,000 is very low. 1,000 will get even lower as more users come in. I mean, for crying out loud, 1,000's only double of a Steve Pugh Harley Quinn. I mean, and this is Spider-Man, who's arguably more popular than Harley Quinn.
I could, and like you've got these big IPs and the popularity. I think a lot of things are going to be based off VeVe as well. I feel as though, like, you might think that I'm wrong, but I feel like Ultra Rare Dragon Girl could outperform Spider-Man.
See, that I disagree with, man. Spider-Man just has such a high demand, dude. First Disney product, first Marvel product. I mean, their mint numbers are almost similar. Don't get me wrong, I love Ultra Rare Dragon Girl. That's one piece that's one of my top pieces in my collection.
I'm not saying it will. I'm saying that Spider-Man's most likely going to outperform it, but it wouldn't surprise me, is what I'm saying. Like, due to aesthetics. So, like, when you're looking at IP, IP is going to make things perform in a certain way, but you also got to think of the way things are implemented in the VeVe-verse, what's going to happen. All I'm saying is that it's really hard to predict long term because you don't know what VeVe is going to do with the VeVe-verse. If you're some rich dude who wants to just flex and have a ultra rare dragon girl at every corner in his fucking mansion, and then have Givenchy Pride on the wall and all these really expensive looking collectibles, you could see the market manipulating based off just the way everything aesthetically looks in the VeVe-verse as well. You know what I mean? So it's like hard to predict.
Yeah.
I think Spider-Man's one of the
that.
safest collectibles to own. The secret rare. I feel as though the ultra rare is a great collectible, but I just feel as though every collectible underneath the secret rare just gets devalued by the fact that the secret rare does everything that the rest do, and it's just was the most expensive on drop. It's the rarest. Like, it just sort of devalues the rest of the set. When I look at Spider-Man's set, I don't go, okay, I need to finish that set. I don't. I feel like if I got that secret rare, I feel like I've completed that set. You know what I mean? So, but like, I don't know, but like, at the same time, like, they're all good collectibles, and you'd be good having every one. But I feel like the secret rare is going to be like 100x above all the rest of the collectibles in that set. What do you guys reckon?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, the secret rare, it's pretty cool. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say, like, I mean, it does everything, like you said, it does everything that the previous ones can do. I think just the title alone is gonna, I mean, because you can't really tell the difference between the secret rare unless you're, unless it's video, basically. Because the other ones have like the poses, and the other one hangs upside down, right? So like, unless it's a video, you can't really tell the difference. But I mean, yeah, I don't know what I was trying to say. I'm sorry, guys.
No, that's cool, dude. Not necessarily the Ultra has a bad ass animation and surprise. Look, I think the Ultra Rare and the Secret Rare are both going to be really valuable. I feel like the stagnant collectibles are not going to hit that return, but at the same time, if you stacked up on a bunch of them, the FAs, you're going to get a good return. I feel as though he's forking out that extra money right now to get a secret rare or an ultra rare, especially a secret rare, is probably going to pay you back more. But I would honestly wait a bit. I feel like the floor might drop a little bit lower. I think the floor could drop to like 1.5. I don't know.
Yeah, that part I can speak apart. It depends on the comics. Like if they make the digital comments like mind blowing, I think people will start just dumping even harder than they've ever dumped before. Like, do you guys think the inside is going to be animated, or the inside is going to be like static pictures and maybe the covers animated? How do you think they're going to do the comics?
Well, like imagine if you open the comic up and then the characters project off the book like a pop-up book. If they did that,
Yeah,
they had it project
yeah,
and like some solid fans like Dozer jumped onto the platform and seen that news would spread like wildfire. Those things would be insane. Imagine the first
yeah.
comic book released and the shit pops up out of it. If they were to like implement that, holy fuck, I would drop so many thousands of dollars on that. Like without, and I'm not even a comic book fan. But I would become a
Right.
fan of just being able to like look at this thing do that. I could be like, holy fuck, that is so sick. And
Yeah.
it's
That's the,
possible, you know.
I mean, that's the stuff you see in Futurama, Rick and Morty. Like, it's the stuff we always imagined. And if we can bring that to life, like for real, like it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, dude, like that'd be sick. And like imagine if like imagine once they start working on like the social aspect of everything more and like implement things like staking, and in the future you've got 1,000 edition comic book and a secret rare or something like that, and then a lot of these people have never gotten the chance to read it, and they get the chance to read this comic book that can project. Like I'd rent that. Like if I came into the app and I was a huge fan of VeVe and I knew I was never going to look at that thing ever,
Yeah.
I'd rent it for like $100 for the day to just check it out and have some fun with it. Yeah, sure. Probably even now in this ecosystem, you know, if I knew I was never going to get it and I couldn't afford it, if it was like something ridiculously priced, yeah, I'd pay like $50 to rent it or something like that.
You know what I could see as you were talking? I was imagining, like, let's say you had like your people in the chat super chatting you to pay for that book, and you read the comic because the chat paid for it, stuff like that.
Yeah,
That'd be
well,
badass, man.
the way I see this, so like when people look at the future of the internet, so internet 3.0, they don't realize the way social media is going to interact. So we're talking here right now. In the future, we're going to have AR glasses that's going to project. I could literally be sitting here in front of the audience, projected into their room, and all of us projected into the room together, talking with one another, and we could be flicking this book up, and the book will be projected out there as well, and they're just looking at it in AR glasses. So like the internet is going to like seamlessly join platforms together, so you'll be able to seamlessly integrate VeVe into YouTube because the whole internet will be built on the blockchain. Therefore, as long as it's built on Ethereum and it's got that piggyback through Immutable or whatever everyone's using at that stage, you will be able to view VeVe as though you're looking at a picture on Facebook because it's in the code on the blockchain.
Yeah, I definitely see that coming. It's gonna be a little ways for all of that, but I definitely see it coming, and that's why the opportunity right now is so big. I see, like, you know, the Tokidoki season 1. That's kind of like the CryptoPunks of the VeVe app, stuff like that. Everything that's on VeVe right now is like the CryptoPunks, the Crypto Kitties, but you know what I'm saying? It's like so early still.
For $100 a day, you could have a prostitute read you the book. Yeah, that's true. You could. That's hilarious.
Dude, that's a good question. Low mint lucky or him? Your advice, please. Obviously, him's always gonna be worth more, man. 300 compared to 1,000. I mean, that's a 700 mint difference right there, dude. It's not even close.
Yeah.
And you know how much I love Lucky, man.
Yeah. Just depends on what fans are here in the future. Like for me, like when I'm hyping up Lucky and like the potential of it based off Toy Tokyo and that, like I think it's got a lot of potential. But at the same time, it's like I've done further investigation into Toy Tokyo and they haven't been popular lately. Like Lucky, I think Lucky, is a solid piece, and it's gonna be worth a lot of money due to the
I
fact
agree.
that it's a single set and it's gold, and it looks cool. And like people say, the gold looks shitty now, but you got to look at what's that gonna look when you've got a computer rendering it instead of a phone, or a better phone rendering it in the future. These things are gonna start looking way better.
Yeah.
With that being said, they should have made Lucky the same gold as the Dragon Girl. It would have looked way better. Imagine Lucky chrome gold.
Yeah.
I don't know why they didn't do that.
Yeah.
That would have looked sick,
Oh,
dude.
big time. That would have looked so
Like,
good.
Yeah, because right now it looks a bit like an Easter bunny rabbit, you know. But I still love Lucky. I think Lucky's sick. I didn't love him enough to keep him when he hit 2.3K. I was like, I'm selling this motherfucker because it's climbed way too fast to sustain that growth, and I sold him. But to buy back in earlier, and then everything kept dumping with Spider-Man, I was like, I'm gonna wait to see where this goes. But yeah, like him isn't my favorite. Him isn't my favorite piece, but him is really low in mints, and I could see him being ridiculously popular with people who have collected the Donny and stuff like that. Like, let's be real. If you own a Donny and you can afford to own a Donny, and you bought Donny off the market just for that social clout, you're going to go buy the him to complete the set because you could afford the Donny. You know what I mean? If you're throwing out that much money, you're not going to just buy the Donny, are you?
Right.
So like, I feel like I feel like him's got more value. And it's just, the set was so out of place in VeVe. It dropped in, they were like, okay, this isn't going to be anything big. We're going to give it a small amount of mint numbers, and it ended up being huge based on the mint because VeVe got bigger than they expected, or better quicker than they expected, and everyone gravitated towards that. So it's like this piece that it's just valuable in the sense of like, what makes Donny so much more valuable is the fact that, like, when people look at it, they go, it shouldn't be worth this much, but it is based on the ecosystem. Therefore, it's just like hilariously overpriced, but the value's there because of VeVe.
Yeah.
And that's going to be the same with that whole Powerpuff Girl set.
I mean, speaking of Donnie, like I watched the Powerpuff Girls growing up, and I don't even remember him in any episodes. That's how rare he is. So.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Exactly. I didn't even know who Donnie was. I briefly remember him. The same as you, Donnie. I'm like, who the hell is that, dude?
Yeah.
Well, I showed my girlfriend it, and I was like, man, this is like the most valuable collectible on VeVe. And Liz is like, what is it? And I'm like, it's off Powerpuff Girls. And she's like, no, it wasn't. I love Powerpuff Girls, and I've never seen that. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't remember Donnie.
Yeah. He might have been in like 3 episodes, if that.
Yeah. Imagine if Baby just dropped this fake Powerpuff Girl character to troll everyone. Nah, but I've definitely seen. I remember him, like, when I seen him, I knew he was Powerpuff Girls. I don't know whether that was based off my memory or he just looked like the same sort of drawing, like just like looking at it.
Nah.
Let's see what else we got.
Hey, James, I gotta bounce on a little bit, dude.
Oh, really? Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Is there anything we want to wrap up before we go?
Oh, whatever you guys want, man. Anybody got any last questions for us?
I got an idea. So you know how the Red Skull has the Tesseract? What if What if they drop like 4 more characters with Infinity Stones, and like if you collect them all, then something happens later?
Bro.
Wait, with what?
Dude, that's a great idea, man. I would love to see something like that.
So the Red Skull has the Infinity, or the what's it called, the Tesseract in his hand, right? For this drop. What if they drop like 4 more characters with other Infinity Stones, and if you have every character with Infinity Stones, then you get like a special NFT or something?
Dude, that'd be badass, man. And it's funny because that's the first detail I liked from the Red Skull. When I'm holding the Tesseract, I'm like, that's such a cool little pose, man.
Yeah.
No, that would be sick.
That little Red Skull looks way cooler than all the other ones, man. I just think the Red Skull out of all that new set, I mean, he's the one that he just looks cool, man. I just think it's funny that the first appearance of these kind of characters is going to be in like almost like adorable form.
Uh-huh.
There's a new Powerpuff Girls series coming out. Maybe David and Dan know something that we
Probably,
don't
dude.
know
They have so
about.
many
Don't
Powerpuff villains they haven't touched yet.
Yep.
Yeah,
They could
Mojo
make an
Jojo.
entire
Oh,
like
no.
just four-piece set with like 4 more villains, and it'd be cool, dude. It'd be a cool little set.
They need the Rowdy Rough boys. That's what I want to see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuzzy Lumpkins.
we can see like bloody some of the old Cartoon Network shows like Jimmy Neutron and stuff come. That'd be super sick.
Hey Gail,
Yeah.
hey Gail, hey, when are you gonna unmask, man? Because I always get asked. I'm sure you get asked the same thing. People always ask me, when are you gonna unmask? When are you gonna unmask?
I was actually gonna do it when I hit 1,000 subscribers, but then I just didn't. I don't know. Maybe I'll make it an event out of it or something. I don't know.
I mean, you obviously show more than I do.
Yeah.
I don't know if you get asked the same question too.
I mean, it's all about the eyes, man. If you can hide the eyes, that's all that matters because it leads to the soul. You know, it's, people want to know who's behind the. You know.
Yeah, it's mysterious.
Yeah.
If you do it, you got to drop an NFT.
Right. Make it a
Like, that's
competition.
awesome.
An NFT of the glasses, and then they just like smashed or something like that.
Right.
Yeah, me and Crypto Khaki were joking that we'll both unmask together when like we're finally Omi millionaires if that day ever comes.
That'd be something.
I told Khaki, but all right, man. If I unmask, like I'll have you do it with me, man.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm so tired right now. I just like,
dude, it's like what is it like 4 a.m. over there for you, dude?
It was 4 a.m. when I jumped on. Now it's well 4:30. It's like 6 o'clock now.
Dude, so what do you do, man? You wake up super early and then like go to work after this? Like how do you do it on Thursday?
Yeah, like I go to work. I've got a pretty big day today. I got like 16 hours that I got to do. I got to pump out like 2,000 square meters of plaster. So that's gonna be fun. Yeah, that's the main reason why I don't pump out like more content. It's just because I fucking work too much, dude.
That's fun.
Yeah. But like eventually I hope to like target sort of other NFTs and stuff like that and work my way into a position where I can just do YouTube because that would be so much better. That'd be cool. I'm sure that's what we all want.
Yeah. I see these guys out on Twitter flipping for multiple ETH like daily. I'm like, dude, if I can get into that game, maybe once VeVe hits OpenSea or something.
Yeah, that's pretty nuts, man. Like when I see guys that do that.
I think once VeVe hits OpenSea, we might see more people aping into other projects.
Yeah,
that's true.
You know?
Yeah, I would probably like sell like a secret rare for like Bored Ape or something if I could afford it, something like that.
Well, man, definitely get into other NFTs. So I jumped on to that crypto cannabis club, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I jumped onto that and I threw a few posts about it. I've literally, from that post that I put up, like probably roughly 15 people that I know of VeVe bought them based off the fact that I just bought them. And like
I almost bought one, dude. The only reason I didn't buy one is because I bought a Vox instead, which you also got me in on.
Yeah, Vox is cool. Vox is going to be, I reckon Vox will be big. I think like, man, like a lot of people don't like the idea of other NFTs because they're a little bit harder to get. But the fact that they're so hard to get adds this like desirability to them as well. Like because it was so hard for me to get my first NFT, I'm probably never going to sell it.
Right.
Or if I want a fair bit of money, to sell it. But the reason why I got into it was this. I was just like looking at Bored Ape Yacht Club, and this chick was like, just sold my Bored Ape while I was sleeping. I woke up to my Bored Ape sold while I was asleep for $150,000, and I was like, "What the fuck?" I looked into them, and she's sitting there with the wine doing a stream, and she's like celebrating, sold this Bored Ape, and I'm like, "Get fucked." I'm gonna get onto this, and I'm gonna
Right.
because like I'm good at flipping on VeVe, and I'm like, well, look, I'm gonna do VeVe and other NFTs, and I just started looking at other NFTs. I'm like, wow, these other NFTs provide as much value as VeVe provides. They're just like harder to sort of use, but there's actually a lot more community. There's less community as VeVe, but there's more ways to interact in a sense of like they'll do a stream where they're like, hey everyone, we're doing a stream on Clubhouse. They'll all be on Clubhouse talking, and then they'll be jumping in a metaverse where they've put their NFTs onto the players and they're running around fucking around with each
Yeah.
other. And I'm like, that's insane.
Yeah.
Once VeVe has that, it's VeVe's gonna be crazy once you get that happening. Like that metaverse is gonna be wild. But these projects are already
That's
doing that.
based-
Like Crypto Voxels does that. Sorry.
No, I was gonna say that's basically why I'm in VeVe. I'm just waiting for all that to come.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That that metaverse, man, that Ready Player One project. That's kind of why I'm here too.
Yeah. Well, I'm not like a very rich dude, so like I want to make money off like VeVe's long term for me, whereas like OpenSea's like short term. Some pieces are long term, like Crypto Cannabis Club's long term for me, based off the fact that I used to be a stoner, and that appeals to me, and I just like the fact that if you own one of these, you get cheap weed merch. There's going to be weed conventions which you can come to. They're going to hire out nightclubs, and they're like everyone who has one of these collectibles gets to enter it, and they're all going to be like smoking weed in there, and like there's going to be all this sorts of shit. And I'm just like, wow, that's dope. Like the weed community is massive. There's people who spend millions of dollars on a glass bomb. And I'm just looking like, okay, if someone like Wiz Khalifa jumps in on this project, Ja Rule has already shared this project, and I'm like, is Ja Rule, like I'm like, okay, so we've already got one rapper in here, and well, I don't know, not rapper, like bloody
Old
but
school
yeah,
rapper.
anyways, yeah, like I don't know whether you'd really call it rap, but Ja Rule was fucking big back in his day, and I'm like looking at like, okay, well, we might get like Snoop or something in there. Imagine if Snoop come in and he's doing AMAs in there. I'm
Oh,
like,
dude,
okay,
I can't wait, man. If Snoop ever comes.
yeah, it's like it's crazy, and I'm like, I'm just like, so there's other projects that provide this value, 100%. And if the metaverses work out the way I see them working out, I feel as though VeVe needs to play nice with other platforms in the future. Like everyone's going to need to play nice if you want it to be like.
Don't get striked.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Strike. I don't really care. I don't make money off these anyways. It's more about.
I had to play that. I had to play that for James, man. Once he mentioned Snoop, dude. Hey, so yeah, yesterday they actually asked who your top three. I got asked who your top three artists. Ecomi actually posted that. VeVe posted that. Hey, top three hip hop, and yeah, I put Snoop in my top three for sure.
Speaking of rappers, you see the Frank Kozak Biggie, yeah, like those sell for a fair bit. Imagine if we got a Frank Kozak Biggie on VeVe. That like these Frank Kozak and Ron English are big artists, man. Like people downplay those drops a lot, but things like the Rabbits, especially Frank Kozak's Rabbits, and like Ron English's Future drops that he'll drop, like the Stormtrooper and stuff. Some of these pieces are selling for like 10 grand,
Yeah.
Well, look at the cause. When we get causes, man, it's gonna be crazy. And on a side note, hey Gail, did you answer that VeVe post? That game they put?
No, I didn't. Nope.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
How about you, James? Did you play that game VeVe put up yesterday? Answer top three hip hop artists?
Nah. Wait, what's the name of the Shit, I'm trying to. My brain just died. What's the name of that NFT project that you just
Cannabis.
aped into? No, not
Oh,
cannabis.
oh, you talking about
The one
me?
that no, Dozer. What one did you
Oh,
just
those
ape
are.
into again?
Which one? Vox?
Yeah, Vox. Okay,
Yeah, Vox
Vox.
is legit, dude. That's a legit. I think that project could be big later, man. I mean, it's
Yeah.
not cheap to ape into it.
I think it was it Gala Games?
Yeah, yep, Gala Games.
Gala Games Vox. I just want to bring up their um
Get
Dude,
it?
they've got
Matthew, correct me. Best rapper ever was MC Scat Cat from Paul Abdul's Opposites. That's funny, dude.
I think
I
Gala
actually
Games.
I
While we're
put
on the
Eminem
subject.
as my number one, man. I just grew up liking Eminem a lot. Like
Oh yeah, I like Eminem too.
some people didn't like the fact that I put Eminem number one, but I put Tupac and Snoop after him. But I mean, just because they were the first doesn't mean they were. Eminem was not the first, but he's definitely one of the best, man. That dude made a hell of a name for himself. I love his creativity in the movie 8 Mile. That's why I had him as my number one. And I'm a '90s kid, so I was obviously a little kid when he came out with his like hit songs.
Yeah, me too. Yep.
But yeah, that was my list. I mean, some people really liked it, and I had a couple people disagree with me. But I mean, it's Dozer's list. It's not like the law, you know.
for me. It's like Eminem, Biggie, um, probably Tupac after Biggie. I know a lot of people prefer Tupac. I like Biggie more. I think Biggie's like just a solid dude, whereas Tupac, like I I I like Tupac's rap. I just like Biggie's vibe. Biggie, like every time I listen to him, I'm like, fuck
I'm a
yeah.
West Coast guy, man. So I had to have Tupac in there, man.
Oh yeah, I love Tupac. Biggie's my favorite.
Yeah,
Out of those two, though.
I'm a West Coaster all the way, man. So I mean, Tupac and Snoop are definitely going to be on that list.
Yeah. Wu-Tang
Mhm.
Clan. Just trying to think of who else I like. I don't really listen to that many rap artists.
West Side
Man, this
Connection. Ice Cube.
Oh yeah, I
Ice
love
Cube.
Ice Cube, bro.
Dude, have you seen what the video of this metaverse looks like for voxels?
And what are you pulling up, James?
Oh, I'm gonna share screen with this Vox metaverse.
Yeah, yeah. James here was actually the one that got me on that. He's the one that told me about it, and I looked into it. And once I saw it, I'm like, dude, that could be a really good project later. I mean, it's one of those OpenSea ones. It's not like
Yeah,
mainstream like VeVe.
yeah, I'll
Right.
bring it up.
But I mean, the fact that they're going to have a metaverse, I mean, that's kind of what caught my. That's well, even like Terra Virtual, that's what had caught my attention with them, the whole metaverse project.
Yeah, I'll show. Yeah, is that popping up? Yep, it's popping up. Sweet. Yeah, so you've got this.
So that's not their metaverse. That's Decentraland.
Yeah,
that
but
me?
aren't they getting aren't they going to be in Decentraland?
I think you can put them on your Decentraland. I don't know if you'll be able to control them and use them on Decentraland.
Well, the
Those look
fact that
like
you can,
Meebits. Are those different from
Yeah,
Meebits?
yes, they do. They look very similar to Meebits.
I think that Vox is a better project than Meebits from the way the community behaves. Okay, let's have a look at this medium. Oh, is the medium sharing or is no, it's not sharing. Okay. I'm just trying to find this Gala games. I think it was Gala. Here we go. Okay, we got Vox. Shit, where is it?
Did you say Gala Games?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gala Games is the company.
So that they're going to be on the Spark Network, I think. The Spark Network is on the XRP ledger, and they're going to start having NFTs too. So that's interesting.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And not to mention, Gail, these things sold out immediately, dude.
Okay.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like I tried getting one on drop and I couldn't get one on drop. I was dirty and Dozer ended up buying one and I went and bought another toker.
Was there 10,000 of these too?
8,888.
Okay.
But
Superman.
That's not very many when you look at the fact that they're randomly generated, and
Yeah.
each one has like their own
Attributes.
yeah
Yeah, but
yeah has
James had me when he said, "Hey, you'll be able to use these little guys in a metaverse." Like he had me sold right there.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with that. It's a decent bet.
I'm gonna change how I share this screen because I want to show everyone a few like NFT projects while I'm here, just so if anyone feels like aping into anything.
Yeah, I was interested in that cannabis. I had DM'd DM'd James about how much it cost and stuff. That seems interesting.
Yeah, I was actually going to buy one of those, and I'm the complete opposite of James. I'm absolutely not a stoner. But yeah, he showed me that. I'm like, okay, that could be a good investment. But then when he showed me those boxes, I'm like, I'm not getting the stoners. I'm gonna get a box.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I mean, you got to get into what appeals to you because, like, let's say they don't pan out, then you'll still have something you like, you know.
Yeah,
Even though,
exactly.
yeah,
That's why I got into the stoners one because I was like, okay, I like this. I think this is cool. You know. Okay. I'll get this share screen. There we go.
I think a lot of those projects, like Bored Apes, they're really community dependent, as opposed to
Oh,
VeVe,
100%.
where like Spider-Man can still survive even if the VeVe community was in shambles. I think, you know.
Exactly. Yep.
Right. So we got Crypto Cannabis Club. Why have they not got the? Okay, we've got a link tree here. So go onto the official website.
To answer Taylor Harris, yeah, I think we're going for the Brady tomorrow, just the 250 ones.
Oh, are they releasing another Brady?
Yeah, this one's gonna have the signature, so each one is gonna have like a unique signature on them, but they're gonna be super rare to get.
Have you flipped? The
My
website doesn't seem to want to
I
load.
thought about it, but I'm just gonna keep them since they were the very first drops, and I don't know what kind of utility they're gonna have.
Yeah.
Like,
Hey James, I'm gonna punch out, man. I gotta go, dude.
Okay, too easy.
All right, brother.
Well,
Thanks for having me as usual, man. We'll go next week. Hey, thanks for being with us, Gail. Always fun when you're in here.
Appreciate the invite, guys.
yeah, all good. I'll take it easy, Days. I'll quickly run through this and then I'll head off. All
right, see everybody. Thanks for showing up.
Yeah, catch you later, dude. Catch you later. So these like they're randomly generated, right? And so what ends up happening is these plants, when you stake your token, you get given these plants that have different attributes, which you can then sell. So like when your plants drop, you're essentially just getting given money.
I think people are gonna like that.
Yeah, and then the token will go up in value as well. And these drop soon, so I'd probably want to get them before they drop. And like there's all these different styles, and depending on what attributes will depend on the rarity. You can't see the picture here. I'll just scroll through. I can see if I can find one. They've got different like weed culture through here. I can't see it here. So they've got like different hairstyles for so like there's one guy that's got the tattoo like sort of Post Malone, but it says always stoned. And then they've got like the hairstyles for they got this one hairstyle, you know, the Olympic runner who got kicked out of the Olympic Games for smoking weed.
The female?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they've got a hairstyle called Leto Run, which is pretty rare.
That's
and
awesome.
So you can have a hairstyle. So it's like paying homage to different people in the community.
Yeah.
They collaborate with some of the biggest weed brands. So you'll get discounts on weed brands that have Crypto Cannabis Club written on it. And the community is really strong on Discord. Everyone loves tokens. It's sold out completely in like 1 or 2 days. which
Yeah.
is crazy for a new drop to sort of do that, which is like never released anything before it. And there are, out of 10,000 holders, there are 2,600 unique holders. So that means that there's less manipulation going on. That's means that the average person holds like what, four pieces. So it's like, I think it's a solid project. And then I wanted to show the project that Dozer just bought, because it's got like a metaverse. This has got a metaverse as well, but the metaverse is going to be on Crypto Voxels, and
Oh, okay.
I'm not really that big on Crypto Voxels metaverse. It doesn't really do anything for me. I'd rather see it on Decentraland, but I could definitely see them buying Decentraland land in the future. But yeah, it's a solid project. I think the art looks sick. People are really bullish on it. They seem really bullish on it the same way that VeVe is. I've seen people who own CryptoPunks and Bored Apes who have bought this. So like you've got flippers who are into flipping solid NFT projects, and they don't fuck around, who have come in and bought the rarest of these. And like some of the really rare pieces of these are selling for like multiple ETH. It's like 2 ETH and stuff.
Yeah, I like this one.
Yeah, I think the art looks dope. There's another one I really want to bring up.
Have you heard of the Meta Heroes yet?
Nah.
Yeah, the artwork looks awesome on that.
I'll bring up Meta Heroes after this one. After this other one, I'll show. Because Pop Isley, this guy always shares projects with me. This guy here, I haven't really been shouting out the sponsor for the channel like I should be. But this guy here, he has VeVe merch. And his VeVe merch is actually awesome. But this NFT project that's just dropped. Oh, I think it just dropped, or it's dropping. I'll see if I can. It's gonna have like a metaverse. Check out how sick these look, dude.
That is kind of cool. I like that.
But for the first like 200 people that buy them, they become like part of like this guild, and they get like rings and stuff like that, like these rings.
Yeah,
which looks sick. But I'm just trying to find the metaverse that they had going on.
You remember the Power Rangers show?
Oh yeah, and this is in augmented reality, by the way.
Yeah, that first one looked like Goldar. Remember that Goldar character?
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Oh well, that picture, full screen. Like, my internet's not the fastest at the moment, but like, look at it. Like that looks really good in AR.
Yeah, that's legit.
So these people really know how to model. Like these people are actually game developers. But I'm just trying to find the picture that they had from the metaverse.
Oh yeah, those are nice.
This one here with the big titties.
I was gonna say it. That's nice.
I want that one. That one. Oh, dude, it's got laser beams.
Yeah, that's a secret ultra, whatever you call it.
Yeah,
that's nice.
Sick. Wow, where's
Cheetah
the
girl.
nips? Where's the nips, bro? Come on, free the nip. Free the
Cheetah
nip.
girl. It's too much hair. It's covering the nips.
Yeah. But like, yeah, check this out. So, this is what the metaverse looks like. Look at that.
Dude, look at that. What? That's what I would expect. That's what I expect the VeVeverse to kind of look like. That's quality.
Yeah, these guese. Look.
What is this shit? Are you serious? Is this the metaverse?
Yeah. So there's a metaverse coming. I don't know.
Bro.
Like these people know how to make some quality looking shit.
That looks like New York. The one time I went to New York, that looks like a picture I've taken.
Well, so look at this. Levi's, right?
Yeah.
So for them to chuck Levi there, they're either breaking the fucking copyright, and trademark, or they got Levi to sign on with them to be able to put that on. Like, you couldn't just have all these brands here unless this is actually a photo and they've just edited this into the photo, and you're allowed to post photos like that. But I don't know.
Yes.
But look at that. Looks solid.
Is this already out, or are they about to be minted?
I think it released yesterday.
Did it?
But yeah, but like they did a pre-sale, so like 25%. So this hasn't been done. Okay, so 10 tigers will be given out to random guild members. 3D files will be made available upon request in order to print your tiger at Twitter. I don't know what the creation of the tigers, Guild Wildlife Foundation. So it's like for charity as well. Initiate creation of iOS app, ongoing monthly prizes. Like, these guys, you can't just make something like so. I've got friends who, I got a friend who does like 3D development, and something like that takes you months to make, months, and like working on it every day. Like, I'll show you like some of the stuff that my friend does. I'm getting this guy to do an NFT project, which I'm probably going to shill a bit because this guy shit's unreal, and more people need to be releasing quality stuff like this in the NFT space. So he like look how real all this shit looks.
Oh yeah, it's quality.
Yeah, but
some Trevor stuff.
Yeah, and this he says like these characters can take you like 6 months and stuff to create a character like this, because of how like you can't really see the detail too much in this because like I'm sharing it to such a small screen. But yeah, like it's unreal, dude. Like, it's crazy. But yeah, if anyone wants to check him out, Art of Raj, he's going to be dropping NFTs in the future because I'm going to help him launch the project with non-fungible wonderful's going to help him with this.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, and I'm just going to do like promotion on it because I'm like, but we're just working. We got to work out how to bring the most value. Like, we want something randomly generated, maybe like orcs or something like that, with different classes and attributes and stuff like that.
Is it a secret? What's non-fungible's part in it?
Oh, non-fungible just understands how NFTs work.
Oh, okay.
And non-fungible reached out to him, and then my mate messaged me and he's like, "Do you know who non-fungible is?" And I'm like, "Yeah, he's legit." So they once Raj has finished one of the projects that he's working on, they're going to start working on the NFTs. So that's going to be sick.
Cool.
Yeah. What project did you mention just before? I'll look it up.
It was called Meta Humans, I think, or Meta Heroes.
Meta Heroes.
I just heard about it the other day.
And there's some solid projects out. Like, what you look at is like, if someone releases a project like this and it starts off and does well, there's going to be investors looking at that. And there's so many investors in the crypto space. Think of it, like, if you bought like 10 Bored Apes and you sold them each for like between 150 to $1 million a pop, depending on the rarity and whatnot, what are you going to do with the money? Are you going to go buy Lambo, or are you going to invest it in the NFTs? You're probably going to try and expand your wealth.
Yeah.
And then you see a project that you like and you want to become a part of that to make more money and help further the project. Like, that's what I'd be doing. Like, because that's, and a lot of people who would be investing in NFTs would think the same, because everyone's pretty entrepreneurial, or however you pronounce it.
Yeah.
So like, there's a lot of clout in the NFT game to be expanding these projects. And like, when you're on Clubhouse listening to these people, like, someone will drop a project like that and you'll hear another guy go, "I'll invest in that." Then you go jump and look at his ETH wallet and he's
Yep.
got like fucking $10 million worth of NFTs sitting in there, and you're like, yeah, this guy is gonna invest in big on this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you just, it's just crazy. Like there is doubt, but like VeVe, like when people doubt VeVe and they're like, when people doubt VeVe and say, I'm like, they're doubting it because they actually don't know about VeVe. Same thing happens with other NFT projects. Like people don't know about them, so they doubt it. But if you're in there on the clubhouse listening to the stuff, it's hard to doubt it. You know what I mean?
Yep. So you gotta do your
I
due
can't.
diligence.
Yeah, exactly. I can't find it. Without a doubt, VeVe is the most like premium. And once they get on the blockchain, it's gonna be unreal. Man, I'm seeing tags, but I can't find. Oh, here we go. At Meta Hero. Is this it?
Let me see. Yeah, that's it. Yep.
They don't have a link tree up. They just have the Discord.
I don't know too much about it. I just know the artwork was pretty good, and somebody else on the live stream was talking about it, and it sounded pretty good when he was explaining it.
Oh, I've got to show you this project that launches next week. It's gonna be insane. It's gonna be insane, dude. It looks so good, Mark. So this is the VeVe Wiki guy. A lot of people would know. He just sent me this project, and it looks insane. Like I listen to what he says because he recommends stuff all the time and it blows up. Like he recommended this fluff project that dropped at like 0.07 ETH. If I minted one of them, I'd be sitting on an ETH, one Ethereum right now. You know what I mean? And this was just like at the beginning of the week.
Is that the penguins thing?
It's called Fluff. It's like these rabbits.
Oh,
I don't know.
okay.
Rabbits always do well for some reason. Shit. I need to find.
I mean, all you need is a couple good flips, and then you're in the game. You could just start investing in low cap, NFT projects, and hopefully a few of them blow up.
Exactly, man. Let's see if I can find it. I'll show you this one, and then I'll duck out because.
Yeah, I got an interview with PO at 5 o'clock, a couple of hours or in an hour.
Oh yeah, nice. Yeah, PO's been interviewing a lot of people from VeVe. He's a mad dude. Have you talked to him much?
Yeah, I've DM'd him, but I've been watching his YouTube channel lately. I like what he's got going on there.
Yeah, he's sick. Like, I want to do something similar, but not the same. I want to do where I interview new NFT projects, like ones that are just starting up, which have interesting utility to bring them eyes.
Yeah.
Because I feel as though like bringing eyes to like smaller projects that have good utility. I don't know, it'd just be like a different. I haven't seen anyone do that in the space, so that would be interesting.
Yeah, there's a lot of opportunity to do new stuff with NFTs or YouTube channels.
Exactly. This project, its art is insane. They do manga style art. Like, look at this art, man. It looks so sick.
Let me see a few more.
Looks fucking sick, dude. Like, I love the style of this artwork, man.
Yeah, it's got a different feel to it. Are they all side pictures? That's the style for this one.
Yeah, like some people might not like the look of that, but so this project is gonna have a comic book, like, so there's gonna be comics for these. I'll see if I can find the roadmap. So 25% sold, assemble on 50% merch. Metaverse. So they're planning a metaverse to bring the art to life and collaborate. And then 100% sold, they're doing a comic book. So I thought that was pretty cool. You know, if you can get like different angles going on and whatnot, the side angle is interesting. Like I think the artwork looks really good. The only thing is, I don't know how much popular it's going to be being side profile, because of the fact that a lot of people make these their profile photos and they want like the front on view, but it also might just be different catching. But Michael Keane sent me this, and he's from NFT Catcher, and NFT Catcher, like he said, look out for this one. I thought it was Mark, the VeVe Wiki guy, but Mike said this one's a good one to look at. So, and it's minting at 0.7 ETH. I don't know what the gas fees are going to be. You got to check gas fees, because like I was on the Discord the other day and someone minted an NFT and they didn't look at the gas fees, and it cost them one ETH to mint.
Oh god!
Like and that's because traffic, like depending on how much traffic's going on, the ETH can be really high. So like you can get fucked up if you don't pay attention to that shit.
I was looking into doing the junkyard dogs, but then the gas just turned me off.
What was the gas on that?
What was it? I don't even think I got to that point, but I was just like asking around, but nobody could answer, and I was like, you know what, I'm not even gonna worry about it.
Yeah, like sometimes it's better to wait until it drops and just buy it. You know, because like if there's a lot of people interested in the project, what ends up happening is bots get in there, and because there's so many bots in there, the gas goes really high. And the thing is like there's been people who have minted projects and then they've missed out on the project and still paid the gas but not got the project.
Oh,
yeah, like and like I hear a lot of people have these negative experiences their first few times, because, or well, not first few times, first time, because they just don't understand how it works.
right.
And that can happen. Like I've only participated in a couple drops and I've missed out on them all and then just bought after. But like that scares me, you know. Actually, there was one project I didn't miss out on. I did Fingerpunk's project, which is like a project where they clean up the environment. So basically, you buy a Fingerpunk, the money goes from the Fingerpunk into an account, and then that account is linked to an app. And if people go up and clean up land, like clean up rubbish in like, you know, a forest and whatnot, this account will pay these people. So it's an NFT project made to pay people who want to work and clean up rubbish and stuff. And I just thought that was really cool. So I did that drop.
That's different.
Yeah, it's different. I don't intend to make money out of that drop. I just did it because I thought it was cool. But
yeah, I can see a lot more of those kind of type of projects coming out and more polished, depending on how that one is.
Yeah, Fingerpunks is like just looks like CryptoPunks but fingers, and I think it's interesting looking. It's not necessarily my art style, but I liked the project. I like the project, but like CryptoPunks. Oh, sorry, not CryptoPunks. The Crypto Cannabis Club. That style, like I really, really dig that style of artwork. I think the floor's quite low on that as well. Like I think the floor's like point 0.15, 0.25 or something like that, 0.15, I think. But yeah,
like 300.
But is there any other NFT projects before I head off that we should look into? Or?
Well, somebody typed in Illuvium. I've been hearing about that a couple of times today. Illuvium.
Oh shit! I haven't been looking too much at the chat. Oops, zoned out. Where is that?
ILLUVIUM.
Okay, I'll check this shit.
I heard about that one today. I haven't really been in the loop like that. UVIUM.
VIUM.
Illuvium.
Okay, got a few people who are following me who follow it. 48,000 followers. Holy shit. I love this art style in the header. That looks dope. Is there a website? I really love whoever's taking care of their social media really understands graphic design.
Uh-huh.
Holy shit! Look at
Uh-oh.
those yams.
Cakes.
Oh,
Beef
this
patties.
project looks sick,
Look at
dude.
that.
Holy
Wow.
fuck that tiger with the
Gee.
nippless titties. This looks way better.
She
Oh,
got
damn.
Catwoman. She got Catwoman with some competition on VeVe.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Hit thumbs up if you want these on VeVe.
Like and subscribe.
Dude, man, that is some solid work, man. I'm gonna share
What
that.
else we got? What else we got?
I'll just retweet that. Man,
Is
that
there
looks sick.
probably a metaverse, huh?
Whoa, dude, what the hell?
It's animated.
Look, the animation's done so well. Like it's in when it sits there in the idle pose, it's like really well done. That is sick. This is giving me vibes of what was that flop flop video game that came out where it was like randomly generated planets back in like 2017 or 18. I'm just trying to think of what it's called.
Mm-hmm.
I can't think of what it's called. I forget. Man, that looks sick. That's solid. I really love the aesthetic of even like their logo, everything about this project to me speaks this person has been working in the industry for a long time.
Yep.
Look at the reflection and the shadows on it.
It's like a world, like a planet. I can see it, like a
and
canyon.
And the proportions and everything look.
Oh, what's that? What's that?
The proportions of everything look really good. Oh, dude.
Damn.
Damn.
It's like some League of Legends, but an NFT or something like that.
Man, I'm looking at this and it's like, how could someone who's created something like this fuck up? Do you know what I mean? Like the social media presentation looks great. The graphics of all the posts look great. It's all well managed. I haven't looked at the Discord much, but like it's got a huge following. I definitely, dude.
Varying Viewpoint says Illuvium has gone up 10x in the last 3 weeks.
Holy shit!
Look at that. That's like an avatar dog, but slightly different.
Dude, wait, who just commented that? 10x. Okay. Man, I need these comments to just pop up on the screen automatically. I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they do. I don't know.
Yeah. Man, this... Holy shit.
It's an elephant type.
Man, I love the artwork of this project. This looks amazing. Wow.
It makes you wonder, like it makes you just guess like what kind of world is this going to be?
Bro, like it looks like a mixture between like League of Legends and like World of Warcraft.
Yeah. Let's go.
Bro. This artwork really reminds me of this video game. I'm just trying to think of what the video game's called. I'm gonna have to look into the developers of this. This is amazing. What's the floor price on this? Surely it's really high. Dozer would froth over this so much. Illuvium.io. Let's have a look at this shit. Oh, let's have a look at this trailer.
Oh, you can fight for Ethereum?
Dude, this looks exactly like this game I'm talking about. I swear to God, the developer of this is probably from that video game that I'm thinking. This
in a land far, far away.
Is that volume coming through?
No. There lives a people beyond the stars.
The music in this sounds amazing too. Oh, dude.
What we got here? What is that?
It's the
Chrysalis.
fucking cloud off Rick and Morty. Hello, Moon Man.
Look at that.
Bro.
It's like Tron or something.
Bro, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Got to take some shrooms and hop in this metaverse.
This is making me feel like I'm on shrooms. Oh, dude, look at this. That is sick.
What the heck?
Holy shit.
It's a battle planet. Got the Phoenix type dragon thing.
I just need to quickly hold up.
No Man's Sky is the planet game, I think, says VV Addicts. What up, VV
Yeah, No
Addicts?
Man's Sky. That's the one I'm talking about. No Man's Sky. It looks like it. Hey, like, is that volume coming through now?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Bro, this looks. It looks like the art from No Man's Sky. 100%. I'm aping in on this project. 100%. I'm gonna ape in on this project with like 3 ETH.
You said 3 ETH?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Nah, probably not 3 ETH. I'll probably ape in on it like 1 ETH. 1 ETH is like 3K. So yeah, it's probably going to cost that much to ape into it decently. Look at, bro. That looks sick, man. Where is the Hold up. I'm wondering whether it's like each individual character you own is like who owns this stake? Oh, okay, staked out. So they've got
Immutable.
a DAO on here. They've
You see Immutable.
Yep. Bitcoin.com. Man, this project's got a solid.
Maybe I could trade a Todd McFarlane for a couple. Todd Batman.
Maybe, dude.
But I wouldn't do that.
Invest sushi. Oh, hold up. I'm wondering whether you buy the NFTs individually or it's like you're investing in the coin for the project. Like, surely you would. Community Discord. I need to learn more about this. You got. How's the staking on this work? Bro, this project looks insane.
Mm-hmm. Top 3 I've seen so far.
Yeah, for sure. Stake. Welcome to Staking Protocol. These guys already got staking going on, bro.
Who's behind this? That's probably what we should find out.
Yeah. Okay, let's have a look at the white paper. Fully decentralized RPG and collection game built on a mutable platform. Welcome to the world of Illuvium, a shattered land of beauty and wonder. Travel the vast, varied landscape hunting dangerous beasts, then capture them to battle in arenas or trade in the exchange. Okay. YD. So to me, it looks as though it's like, you know, Decentraland, like you can invest in Decentraland coin. I'm wondering whether like it's more based on land than the individual characters.
I might watch a few YouTube videos after my interview to see what's up with this. See if somebody else has some info on it.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
How do I play? Start by customizing your character, then select the polymorphic Man, I can't pronounce that shit. Man, I'm dyslexic as fuck. So really, okay. ETH is used for all in-game purchases, so you purchase within the game. So it's got that VeVe usability going on there, bro. Like, this is the thing, man. Like, we're like thinking about like VeVe and how massive VeVe is, and VeVe is massive. But then there's projects like this that you see, and these are just as big in a lot of ways. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not as big as in the sense of the amount that they're turning over as an entertainment platform, but it's big as in how much is going into the project, if not maybe more. Like,
Yeah.
like you like this looks like a proper like team, like, you know, Valve worked on it or something. Like, there's like a full-on gaming team working on this platform. This is probably been in the works for years, and then they've went, okay, well, let's get this on NFT or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, if I didn't find VeVe, like if I wasn't so heavy on VeVe, I probably would have been on this for stuff like this. Like I would be just scouring the internet for stuff like this, but I've been so focused on VeVe that like I kind of kept myself off the NFT loop regarding Ethereum and stuff.
Yeah, this guy is like nothing special.
You got high standards.
Yeah, he's got high standards. So, you know, what do you got on your resume, bro? I'm sure you can't create anything like that. You're just jealous, bro.
Impress us, Jay.
Yeah. Oh, man, dude, like, a lot's went into this project. I'm impressed. It's solid. I'm wondering if it's like a computer based game or a phone based game, kind of like what's that Gods Unchained one? Is Gods Unchained on PC or phone?
I couldn't tell you. I never really looked into it.
Yeah, because I know a lot of people like, this has got a DAO and everything as well. Like, to say that this isn't impressive is, let's have a look at the tokenomics.
Jay said VeVe. That was his answer to impress us.
Bro, like, there's more out there than VeVe. You need to diversify, because you never know what could happen, you know? People say brands, licenses, and stuff. I'm bullish on VeVe. My whole channel based on VeVe, you know? But you've got to look at the fact you've got Terra Virtua, they got Kong, you know, they've got Kong,
Top Gun.
Top Gun, big licenses. These are huge licenses.
I thought they had Scarface or something too. I don't know.
Yeah, Scarface, Godfather, and a Godzilla, and their animation's great. Their AR could be better, but it is what it is. But, you know, at the end of the day, like, what are they doing? They're not really doing anything. Like, things can fail, you know, things can fail. But VeVe does have Marvel. There's that, and VeVe stuff's really, really like polished, nice. Like, it's great. But like, at the same time, they're focused on the collectibles at this stage, and, you know, you get a lot of value from the collectibles. But if you want to go and play a video game right now that's, you know, based on the blockchain, you can do that right now. Like, this is something that we're waiting for that might not even be here for like a year or two, you know?
That's true.
You know, but you can do that right now on this platform. And I'm not saying ditch VeVe. I'm just saying that there's, you know, there's another opportunity there to have some more fun and experiment. Like, NFTs are going to be huge, and VeVe's not going to be the only platform tackling NFTs.
Yeah, I feel like the NFT field right now is kind of like Game of Thrones. Like you got your Bored Apes, you got your punks, and then you got VeVe, and then you got some other ones, and everybody's fighting for that top spot. Like there's going to be a bunch of winners, and then there's going to be losers that fall off before the end game. It's interesting right now.
Mine Ethereum growing crypto plants on Crypto Cannabis Club. Yeah, dude, I'm on that Crypto Canna Club too, man. Solid project, man. I really like Crypto Cannabis Club.
If they had one somebody with a third eye glasses and dreads, I would probably try to see if I can scoop that up.
Bro, well, I'm getting them on the VeVe show probably next week.
Oh,
So
nice.
so I'll put that out to them. I'm like, can you get like 3-eyed glasses, dude?
Yeah, show him my picture. Be like, see if you can model one after him.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot in this project. Initial pool weight, smoke before, pool weight ratio 50-50.
I'm gonna hop off at like 4:10 because I don't want to drain myself for the next interview I got coming up.
Yeah, no, that's totally cool. That's totally cool. I need to hop off as well. I should have been at work like an hour ago.
Oh,
But it's all right. I work for myself, so it is.
yeah, that's nice. That's what's up.
Yeah, it helps a lot with having a YouTube channel, man. What do you do for work, dude?
I work at a gas company basically.
Oh yeah, cool. Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
For now, until I can flip a Donnie or something and then just quit.
Yeah, that's the way, dude. That's the way. I'm trying to get I'm actually gonna apply for a job at that Crypto Cannabis Club or their social media, maintaining social media. Hopefully I get it. If I don't, it is what it is. But that would be sick. I want to get a job related to NFTs, whether it be through, YouTube or whatever. I just love NFTs so much.
Yeah.
I love crypto so much. I think this is the way of the future. When I'm like being in this right now, I'm super bullish on VeVe. I'm super bullish on NFT technology in general. Authorizing on the blockchain using a smart contract. I just think that any of us could be like the Bill Gates of NFTs. Like we have the opportunity, and like people were laughing about the internet back in the days. We're in here like the guys on Wall Street, back.
Yeah.
Like it's the Wild West out here, man, and there's so much opportunity.
What month did you get in 2017? I got in that year too.
I got in 2000. So I was in crypto before 2017.
Oh, okay.
But I started actually investing in 2017 in February.
Oh man, you were at the beginning of the year.
February, I think Bitcoin was at $3,000. I think it was $3,000.
I got in like at the beginning of the big bull run in like October or like September 30th or something like that.
Oh, yep, September, October, and when it hit like $24,000 Australian. Yeah, that was wild, dude.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I cashed out at that stage and went and bought a mountain bike.
Smart.
Like, no, not smart. The mountain bike, if I kept that money in Bitcoin, that mountain bike's worth like over $200,000.
Oh snap! That's right. It didn't come down until like January. I forgot. That's when it was starting to go up. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm talking about just now, but yeah, like because the mountain bike was like $4,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, fuck,
bro.
Is what it is, man. You live and you learn. Like
exactly.
It made me even more bullish on crypto. But like, man, I'll look at. So I invested in 2017, but before that, I invested in getting high on the dark web. Invested in myself,
Yeah.
Because I live in Australia and the weed absolutely sucks. But you got this Cali weed, you got Gorilla Glue, you got banana bread. You can get these specimens and you can start growing that shit to pots, and you just got. But now you can't get shit because of COVID. So I don't smoke weed anymore because like since COVID came, I've just been working heaps and I'm not willing to smoke Brizzy red weed. Brisbane weed just sucks.
Does it make you lazy? Like, can you work?
Yeah, no, you can't. You can't. Like you'll smoke it and you'll feel like your brain's just rattled. You, it's like this dank rat weed where you'll cut it and it's like you're cutting up a piece of brick.
Oh,
Whereas like Cali weed, it's like fluffy, man. And it's nice, man. It's primo shit. You know, there's a big difference between smoking shit and smoking Australian weed. Australian
yeah.
weed's not even worth it, man. You know, like I was like watching I forgot what movie it was. They bought some weed and they're like, man, this is shit weed. This is like some dang rat weed. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, that would be good weed in Australia.
That's funny.
Yeah, but yeah, like it's they put so much plant growth hormone in it that the nug gets so dense, and then whatever soil they're using, it's like it's got like no, and the way they dry it out, there's like no water retention. They dry it out and then they cryovac it, and then it goes all moldy and shit because it's been sitting there for years in some bikie's garage, and then they soak it in bleach to kill all the bloody all the mold, and then they let it dry out in the sun and it makes it go dense, and then they sell it, and you're buying like 5-year-old weed that's been cryovac.
Oh man.
That's like, yeah, that's when you get a real dense nug. Yeah, you know that's what's happened. Mexican brickweed, bro. Humskizzle. Yeah, dude. Man, I won this grinder on Crypto Cannabis Club for having a toga, and they couldn't send it to Australia at the stage, so I sent it over to Humskizzle.
Oh,
But man, I was looking at the grinder and I was like, man, this is a sick grinder. And I looked up like some reviews on it and watched a video. It's like $120 grinder. It's an electric one and it's like chops it up, but it's got like this like thing, this like little chain that spins around and just like mulls it up. And I was like, dude, they're giving out this crypto cannabis place is giving out $100 weed grinders as prizes to people who have NFTs.
that's awesome.
I'm like, yeah, I was just like, okay, I'm sold on this project. I don't care. I bought 2. Yeah, I'll sell one. If it reaches a good price, and the other one is just a hodl, just because I want to be in the club.
I definitely want to get a few avatar type projects that have decent airdrops that I can resonate with.
Yeah. You smoke a bit of weed, don't you?
If my job does randoms, like I got like an official type job, so I don't want to risk it. So I've been laying low on that, but I do.
Yeah, nah, that's fair. I totally get that. And like, but man, just the reason why I resonated with it is the fact that they airdrop plants to you, man. Like all the projects that do good airdrops do really well. And you've got like Bored Apes did an airdrop and it was like for a dog, and that dog had a 2 Ethereum floor on drop. Imagine just having a Bored Ape, they send you a dog and you can sell it for 2 ETH straight away. $6,000.
Yeah.
If we go through a bull cycle, that could be like 10 grand. Like that's insane. And
that's
you just get
crazy.
sent for free. And like I'm looking at like the plants. Like that dog is cool, but it doesn't bring that much utility in a sense. Like it's just the dog and it's an ape, a Bored Ape, and then you got the dog, and you're like the art's cool. I don't see the relation. But with the Crypto Cannabis Club, you got a plant, and the metaverse is a competition to see who can grow like the best plant, you know? Get a medical card, bro. Oh, get a medical card, Gail. Man, so in Australia, we just got a growth plantation or whatever. They started growing weed, and my roommate's on like this medical certificate because so he was selling weed and he went to court because he got caught dealing, and then he said he had depression from going to court and applied for medical weed and got accepted.
Wow.
So I'm like, the irony, he's got this
That's funny.
card. It's so funny, but the fucking medical grade weed is like top notch, man. It's like it's like I can't distinguish it from Cali weed at all. You know, it's like AAA grade stuff, man. And I'm thinking of getting onto that. I've got a bit of a sore back all of a sudden, you know.
My neck, my back, my neck and my back.
Lol fired up the VeVe show to learn about Illuvium. Man, Crypto Cannabis Club is legit. Thanks for putting me in on it, bro. Yeah, man, it is legit, man. I've been like shilling it to everyone. It's a solid project, man. It's like, and the team really cares. Like, you get to talk with the team directly on Discord. Like, they'll jump on Discord and you just chat to them directly, like casually. And everyone's just smoking bongs on Discord, and they're just blessed. I'm like, man, that's sick. It's so good. Like, yeah, like I like the fact that no one's like shamed. They're not like, oh, we can't do this just because, like, you know, it's not appropriate. They're like, nah, fuck it. It's a club about weed. We're gonna smoke weed. You know, it's good.
All right.
But yeah,
Hey, bro, I'm gonna pop off. It's been fun though.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop off as well, man. This has been great. Like, I loved the stream, man. It was more casual, not structured. It worked out good, and the live went sweet, man. I'm really happy with how it went. But yeah, thanks for jumping on, man.
Yeah, man. People just pop. Yeah, people just hop on these lives, man. It's just, you just hop on, and people just, if they're free, they hop on.
Yeah. We got some good traffic going. But yeah, man, this was sick. Thanks for coming, man. Brought a lot of value to the show. It was fucking sick, man. It was great. But
For
yeah.
sure.
Anyways, everyone, have a good day. Thanks for coming. Remember to like, subscribe. If you're not subscribed, you know, subscribe. I release one of these every single week. And thanks for jumping on, Gail. You're more than welcome to jump on anytime. Have a good one, everyone. Thanks for the love.
Adios.
Peace.